It should be an intense game. A lot of history on the line as well, too. Tabernacle would have won 8 Hugh Campbell championships, the most winning school in high school Hugh Campbell history. And the Tabernacle Falcons won 6 championships, that is, 8 championships, that is. So it's going to be a very competitive game between two of the top teams in the country, and we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Around 11 o'clock, will it be a new champion? Will CI be the top back-to-back, or will Tabernacle win their championship?
If CI wins, KJ will be the single most winningest coach. I believe he tied now with Norris Bain at 6. So if he wins, he'll be at 7. And even though Tabernacle will have the overall total with 8, yeah.
We'll see what happens around 11 o'clock. We will have a Hugh Campbell champion. But for now, let's head to the opening ceremony, center court.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 41st
right on time.
Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship game between your visitors from Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy Falcons. And your New Providence runners-up, pennant-winning Kevin Johnson and the C.I. Gibson Rattler. Are you ready for some basketball tonight? All righty. All of you out there in TV land, we're about to begin. Let's meet the starting 5 for the visiting Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy Falcons. At guard, Jarius Hall. Point guard for the Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy Falcons, sharpshooter point guard, Anthony Missy. On the inside, yeah, big guy on the inside, all the way from West End, Grand Bahama, Jaquan Rowe. Their high-flying swingman has dazzled this tournament with some outstanding dunks. Please give a hand to Dylan Morris. And a guy torched the nets for 25 points last night. Give a hand to Gianno Murray. Head coach of the Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy, seeking his 3rd Hugh Campbell championship and trying to give Tabernacle number 9 in their Hugh Campbell appearance, Coach Kevin Clark. Now let's meet our pennant winners of the New Providence, the champions of the pennant. At guard, sharp shooting, Darius Hanna. Big man on the inside, playing in the boards, Mario Robo. Another sharp shooter from out of C.I. Gibson, Cornelius Cartwright. At point guard, slick wheeling, sharp shooting, Kanye Smith. Last year's MVP put on quite a performance at this Hugh Campbell tournament. Let's give a rousing round of applause to Sean Butler. C.I. Gibson is being coached by arguably one of the best coaches to ever coach in the Hugh Campbell tournament. Seeking number 7 tonight, #1 coach in Hugh Campbell history, Coach Kevin K.J. Johnson. All righty. Before we play any basketball, before we do anything, we are going to honor God and country in prayer. So I'm going to ask Ms. Walker to lead us to the throne of grace and ask God's blessing upon the boys as they play tonight.
Let us stand, please. Let's bow. Lord, we honor you as our sovereign Lord and ruler tonight. As this 41st Hugh Campbell basketball tournament championship game will be on the way, we thank you for the 25 schools that would have competed, and now we are down to the last 2 teams. As we gather here tonight as spectators for this championship game, we invite you at this time to fortify the athletes, their coaches, and the referee. May fairness in the competition, discipline, and determination be the order of this game. And when the final buzzer would have sounded, may our celebration or our subjugation be to the honor and the glory of your name. We pray, amen.
Coming now to honor our country in the singing of the national anthem of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, head of family life at A.F. Adley, Miss Iris Moxie.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamas, march on to glory, your bright banners waving high. See how the world marks the manner of your bearing, pledge to excel through love and unity, pressing onward, march together to a common loftier goal, steady sunward, though the weather hides the white and treacherous shore. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamas, till the road you've trod leads unto your God. March on, Bahamas.
All righty, you may be seated. Just want to take care of some quick house cleaning duties, recognizing some very special people so that we can get this basketball game underway. Want to first of all recognize the presence of the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and Member of Parliament for the great constituency of Cat Island and St. Salvador, the Honorable Philip Brave Davis. Give our Prime Minister a round of applause, please. We also take this opportunity to recognize the presence of the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Member of Parliament for Garden Hills, the Honorable Mario K. Bolag. In our presence tonight also is the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Miss Lorraine Ambrista. Yes. We also have here Mr. Keith Bell, Minister of Housing. Stand, Mr. Bell, so they can see you. There he is. Good having him here. We also have in our presence the Director of Education, Miss Dominique McCartney Russell. Also with us this evening out of Grand Bahama is the Deputy Director of Education with responsibility for Grand Bahama, Bimini, and the Keys, Miss Michelle Bolag. Here with us tonight also the lady that's behind the scene making this go, the principal of the A.F. Adley Junior High School, Miss Carmen Richards Miller. Also, principal of the Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy Falcons, Miss Ashel Bain. We also have in our presence tonight the principal of the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, Miss Chavez Rutherford. And this tournament would not be possible without the hands and the steering of the chairperson and his awesome committee, Mr. Paul Adley. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Adley and his hard-working team here at the A.F. Adley Junior High School. All righty, let's keep moving along. Coming right now to bring remarks is the principal of the A.F. Adley High School, Miss Carmen Richards. Here you go.
Standing on the established protocol, I wish to say a special good night to our distinguished guests, our athletes, coaches, ladies and gentlemen who are in the stands, those who are watching via ZNS and social media. It is my pleasure as principal of the great A.F. Adley Junior High School to bring remarks. This 41st Hugh Campbell tournament is under the theme, Reaching Beyond the Rims with Resilience and Relationships. I wish to thank all of the persons who made this event possible. First, the 25 teams who are here and played in this tournament this 41st year. Each team comprised of 15 players and 3 coaches. Athletes, you have done a wonderful job in your craft of playing basketball. You showcased your talents night after night at the A.F. Adley Gymnasium. We were in awe of the skills that you presented. I wish to thank the parents and the communities that these students came from who made this trip possible, especially for those schools visiting from Grand Bahama, Abaco, Andros, and Bimini. I thank in New Providence our public schools, also our private schools, and the smaller private schools within New Providence. Coaches, it is an honor to have you and your athletes here with us for this tournament. We have seen this week the best and the brightest in this country. Basketball in our country is in great hands. Coaches, I salute you for a job well done. I also wish to thank our partners, Mr. Johnson and his team at ZNS, also our referees, our statisticians, the medical team, who have made sure that our tournament was safe and that the rules were followed and every play was a fair play and call. Also, I would like to thank our sponsors who have come out and given back to the community and partner with the A.F. Adley Junior High School and this Hugh Campbell tournament. Special thanks is extended to Island Cares, Island Wide Express Shipping, 3S Bakery, Zion Baptist Church, Shirley Street, the Archer Legacy Group, Superwash, and all of the others who would have generously committed to this tournament year after year. Special thanks and recognition is also given to Mr. Paul Adelaide, chairman of this year's Hugh Campbell tournament. He, along with the committee of fine young men and women of the AFRD Junior High School, have put on this tournament, a tournament with excellence. They have done a wonderful job, and they are to be commended. And so hats off to my team in black and in all black. Your principal, your director, your minister is very proud of you. I also want to thank those students who would have come from near and far. There can only be one winner. And at the end of the night, someone will be crowned the 41st winner of the Hugh Campbell tournament. But know that in my eyes and the eyes of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, you are all champions. Students, you are all winners. Those who came from the Family Island, I wish you safe travels as you go back to your respective islands, knowing that you are a part of history. Many, many great men and women have played in this Hugh Campbell tournament. It is an honor and a privilege. And so I thank you spectators, I thank you fans, everyone who had a part in this tournament. And lastly, and most important, I recognize Mr. Alsworth Pickstock and also the late Doug Collins, whose idea it was for this tournament to be started among all of the senior schools in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. We started off with 7 teams, and at one point we were up to 28 teams. Many men and women in this audience I knew played in the Hugh Campbell tournament. And so I say thank you once again to everyone here tonight, and best wishes to C.I. Gibson and also Tabernacle as you both compete in the 41st annual tournament. I now bring to the microphone to give remarks a lady who needs very little introduction, my Director of Education, Mrs. Dominique McCartney Russell. Thank you.
To our Prime Minister, Philip Davis, Minister Bolag, Minister Bell, P.S. and Bristol, to all of the executive and senior managers, to our principals, our coaches, our athletes, families, and well-wishers. It is indeed a pleasure to represent the Honorable Glennis Hannah Martin at the closing ceremony of this year's Hugh Campbell basketball tournament. This tournament continues to provide an outlet for hundreds of male athletes throughout the Bahamas to display their basketball skills. The Hugh Campbell tournament represents far more than a series of matches on the court. It embodies the spirit of camaraderie, sportsmanship, and opportunity. And so we commend our coaches and families for the hard work that they have committed. I also want to acknowledge that Minister Bolag is a 4-time Hugh Campbell winning coach, and the only minister in the history of the Bahamas that can claim that feat. He knows firsthand of the impact of this tournament on scores of Bahamian young men over the years. The benefits of this contest extends far beyond the final buzzer. It has produced professional basketball players in the NBA, in Europe, and other parts of the world. It has also opened doors for scholarship and university degrees and career and workforce opportunities. Some of our athletes have even transitioned from players to coaches locally and at the collegiate level. Moreover, this competition serves as a platform for personal growth and development through the rigors of training, the challenges of competition, and the triumphs of victory or defeat. Athletes learn invaluable lessons in perseverance, resilience, and teamwork. And these qualities extend beyond the realm of sports, preparing them for the challenges they will face in life. So congratulations to C.I. Gibson and Coach Kevin Johnson, to Tabernacle Baptist Academy and Coach Kevin Clark, and your team of supporters. I extend a heartfelt gratitude on behalf of our Honorable Minister to all those who have contributed to the success of this tournament. I invite you to join me in embracing the spirit of the Hugh Campbell basketball tournament, where dreams take flight, friendships are forged, and communities unite. Please now help me welcome the Honorable Mario Boleg, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, a former basketball player, an alumni of AF Adelaide, and four-time champion of the Hugh Campbell basketball tournament.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? C.I. Gibson! Tabernacle! I know what you're waiting on for the show, so without further ado, I'm not even going to be before you too long. But thank you for coming out and supporting these young men. Thanks to the administration staff and the committee of the AFRD for keeping this tournament alive for over 41 years. So let the show begin.
All righty, shake hands, guys, and let's get ready for some basketball. Who will it be? Will it be?
And welcome back to the 41st annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Invitational Tournament between the C.I. Gibson Rattlers and the Tabernacle Falcons out of Grand Bahama. That ends the opening ceremony, and now it's 3 minutes before tip-off, but we also have Corvell Pytham, who was with us last year, did an excellent job. And ladies and gents, we're going to take a break right now, and then we'll go back to Corvell in just a few minutes.
I'm excited to be joining you tonight. What a night we're looking forward to. The Prime Minister walked in during the opening ceremonies. Look, the room's not crowded, but there are a lot of people here, and it's hard to tell exactly which teams people are rooting for because you're not seeing much in terms of school colors or that sort of thing. But all around the place, I know for sure there are Grand Bahama fans, there are Tabernacle fans. I see a number of Rattlers as well. People have been asking, hey, why do all the guys for the C.I. Rattlers, for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, why are their jerseys saying Rambo? That's because that's to pay tribute to their much-beloved coach, Craig Rambo Smith, who passed away a couple of years ago. They play with their hearts, they play with their heads, and he's deep in their hearts, and they'll be thinking about him tonight. Back over to you, Jay.
Thank you so much, Carver. Right now, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and let the games begin.
Ready to insure your ride? Our new website is ready for you. Visit jsjohnson.com. Select coverages, go to auto, and click Get a Quote. We've made it easier than ever to request a quote online. Fill in all the required fields. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll receive a response via email within 24 hours. Visit jsjohnson.com today.
Builders, the premier home builder in Nassau, Bahamas. Bahamian owned and operated from 2001. We offer project planning, from site evaluation to estimation, quality assurance, and much, much more. Located in the Airport Industrial Park. Telephone 377-2622. Career Builders, building the future. Here at Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service, we offer state-of-the-art vehicles with prompt, reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any of our Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donzi 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch date or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768, 457-0597 or 525-2195.
GH Enterprises, specializing in demolitions, heavy equipment rental, land clearing, excavations, trucking. They also supply fill, rock, sand, and soil. They also provide garbage removal, household and industrial. Give them a call today at 322-5487. That's GH Enterprises. Give them a call today.
Welcome back to the 41st annual Hugh Campbell basketball tournament between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. And the starting lineup, ladies and gents, again, this is expected to be a really competitive game between the Blues of this country. For the Tabernacle Falcons, they've had a pretty consistent starting lineup for the year, led by point guard Jarius Hall from Grand Bahama, followed by Dylan Morris, a kid from the Turks and Caicos Island, a high flyer. The guy's going to have a lot of highlights in this game. Anthony Mizik at the point guard, the left-handed point guard, has been the floor general for the entire year for the Tabernacle Falcons. Gianno Murray, a kid from Marsh Harbor, Abaco, had 25 points in the semifinal game against Sunland. He's going to be at the shooting guard. And the big center from West End, Jaquan Roll, one of the leading rebounders in this tournament. That is the top five, starting five for the Tabernacle Falcons.
And for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, we have number 2, Darius Hanna. Number 9, Tashawn Butler, the previous year's MVP. Mario Roll, who's the big center in the middle. Cornelius Cartwright, the number 12, he's the forward. And number 14, Conde Smith, national team guard.
And right now they're having the ceremonial tip-off for the Tabernacle Falcons and CI with the Prime Minister, Philip Brave Davis. They said, Brave played basketball one time ago. Anton, was he a good player to you?
I knew that he played baseball and he did very big things for swimming. I don't know, so I can't speak to it.
The Prime Minister is an advocate of sports. I must say that he was here last night as well, too, for the FIBA America games between the Bahamas and the USA. Now, we're at center court. Anton, in order for Tabernacle to win this game, what do you think has to happen?
Like I said in our earlier conversation, I don't see any clear winner either way. I believe it's going to go down to the last few possessions of this game.
And what about C.I. Gibson? C.I. Gibson is a very good team. They were the pennant winners. They made it all the way to the championship with an undefeated season. What has happened for C.I. Gibson to win this game as well, Anton?
I think C.I. Gibson kind of matured a little bit more throughout this tournament. And I believe that's something good.
There we go to start the game. Anthony Mizik, I talked about him. He's been a floor general. Anthony Mizik with a three-pointer. He's been shooting lights out, even in Grand Bahama, the championships against Sunland. He's been one of the key players. And now Tashawn Butler, that is, Stewie last year's MVP, just made a pass to the right corner. Okay, both teams came out hot to start the game.
Darius Hanna, and he's celebrating as he goes up the floor, and he does that a lot.
Looking at the game right now, seems like C.I. Gibson is in a zone defense of 1-2-2.
And I noticed it the same way up the floor. Tabernacle was in a 2-3. So here we have our first foul of the kickball, actually, it was.
There goes Anthony Mizik, Jarius Hall in the corner. Makes the cross-court pass to Gianno Murray. Free ball, no good. Rebound, C.I. Gibson. And they're on a break. One of their strengths is fast break points. A block by Dylan Morris. Dylan Morris now has the ball on the break.
C.I. Gibson is doing a lot of trapping on the perimeter. They have to be careful about that because if the ball moves around, they're going to be scrambling, wasting a lot of energy on defense as the ball reverses to the opposite side of the floor, and it also leaves the opportunity for open shots.
Both teams are very, very, very good teams, that is. Both teams undefeated coming into the championship game. Perfect 4-0 record. And there's a jump ball on the baseline. Possession arrow goes.
It goes to C.I. Gibson.
That's going to be critical in this game. Who's going to get the loose balls? Who's going to get the 50-50 balls, we call it in basketball? You know, the more hungry team, I believe, is going to win this game. It has a lot to do with talent, but the team that wants it more is going to win this game, Anton.
I believe that is something that will play a factor. And Darius goes for second three-pointer of the game.
We talked about Darius. Darius is one of the young, talented players in this country. He's on the junior national team as well. He shoots the ball at a high level, Anton.
He isn't lacking confidence, I'll tell you that.
Score now is 6-3. The Rattlers ahead of the Tabernacle Falcons. This is the first quarter, 6 minutes and 16 seconds. in the first quarter. Again, C.I. Gibson with the high 1-2-2 trap. Trying to force turnovers. Giano makes a cross-court pass to Jarius Hall. Jarius with an entry pass.
We're pretty close to a shot clock violation. I believe that's about.
And I think it is. It is a shot clock violation. Possession goes to C.I. Gibson. It's important to get off to a good start in these games, Anton, coach. I call you coach as well, too. By the way, Anton is a junior national team, women's basketball, with girls basketball coach, and he's no string with the basketball.
And Darius with a heat check just now, because if he had knocked that one down, this gym is going to go crazy. Suffocating defense.
Darius with the defensive rebound on a break in transition, makes the pass to Stewie. Three-pointer no good, offensive rebound.
And that one was halfway down. As Stewie goes, that's number 12. That's Cornelius Cartwright, goes to the line to shoot 2 after the big rebound.
You've been seeing Cornelius play all year long. What does he bring to the team as far as his energy from the forward position and his athleticism?
Rebounding. I believe he averages about double-digit rebounds in every game.
Second shot. Basket good. C.I. gets in off to a quick start, and I'm pretty sure that's something Coach KJ Kevin Johnson wanted from his team, to get off to a quick start.
And when you see, like I say, with the trapping, they're going to expend a lot of energy as they double team and they pick up the ball. Playing pretty aggressive, and I guess they want to run the shot clock down.
C.I. gets in with a steal, turnover. Hannah again with another three-point shot.
He drops in another one. I guess it's about time he comes alive, because most of the tournament, his three-point shot wasn't dropping as much.
We talked about Hannah at the top of the broadcast. We talked about his athleticism. He's a guy that shoots the ball at a high level. Jarius Hall now with a three-pointer. Can he answer? Basket no good. To Sean Butler with the rebound. Conde Smith to Sean Butler. Travel call, turnover, possession. Goes to Tabernacle. Coach Clark, I think, would have called a timeout. He's in his player's ear.
Coach Clark is very fired up right now at the moment. You saw how he came on the floor with that scowl on his face, chastising those guys.
I can imagine what Coach Clark is telling his players now. Coach Clark is a decorated high school basketball coach, going for his third Hugh Campbell, and this is not the start he probably wanted. You know, we talked about it early in the broadcast. It's important to get off to a good start. It's important to limit turnovers. It's important to grab defensive rebounds for this game. Those two key statistics, rebounds and turnovers. You win the turnover war, you win the rebounding war, most of the chances you win the game.
I also believe staying out of foul trouble, because just now, as we have seen on the replay, there was possible contact that may have caused the trouble just now, but hopefully we'll see how things turn out for the rest of the game.
Scores 11-3. Darius has 9 of the 11 points so far for the Falcons, going 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
I don't know if Tabernacle wants to be fighting an uphill battle in this kind of game, especially 8-minute quarters. The game is pretty much a much bit longer. I know they came back from a deep deficit against Sunline. But you don't want to have to play 2 games back-to-back uphill battle like that.
It's tough. C.I. Gibson in a 1-2-2, seemed like a half-court defense. Anthony Mizik with a three-pointer. He has all 6 points for the Tabernacle Falcons. He's a left-hand point guard. A floor general, really knows how to make big plays, knows how to play in the moment. He's been playing for some years now, and so that kid can really play.
I wonder if the scouting report has said that he is a lefty and that he shoots the ball that well.
Offensive, defensive rebound, that is. There goes Dylan Morris with a cross-court pass. Giano. Possession stays with the Tabernacle Falcons.
It seems to be a clean game so far. The first quarter is gone. We're down to under 4 minutes in the first quarter. Only 2 fouls on C.I. Gibson's side, 1 foul on Tabernacle's side.
Defensive rebound.
And And that's number 10, Mario Rule, with the defensive rebound.
Mario Rule has been a key contributor for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers over the years. And there goes a turnover, a miscue. Could have been 2 baskets, 2 points really, but missed the pass. Turnover, C.I. Gibson, Tabernacle has possession. C.I. Gibson continue with the 1-2-2 half-court defense. Entry pass to Dylan Morris.
It looks like a little tired just now. The foul call on the baseline. It's number 12, Cornelius Cartwright, who picks up the foul.
And that's his first foul.
A non-shooting foul. And again, Missick with a miscue on the 3.
Hannah on a break. Darius Hannah it is. Has 9 points so far in the game. Turns over the ball. Dylan Morris on the break. Shot blocked by the C.I. Gibson Rattlers to Sean Butler on the break. The lefty, the powerful lefty, makes the corner-court pass. Basket no good. Offensive rebound, number 12. Missed shot. Defensive rebound. Dylan Morris on the break. That's a highlight. 2 points for Dylan. Score now 11-8. Tabernacle trails by just 3 points. Tabernacle is in a 2-3 defense, seems like. The purpose of the 2-3 defense is to really force guys to shoot the ball from the outside. Jump ball. Possession goes to the Falcons.
And it looks like the momentum is starting to swing back now. I believe that Coach Clark probably has lit the fire under them. And now C.I. Gibson is calling a timeout, or I believe it may be the first immediate timeout, the under 4-minute timeout of the quarter.
And again, the Tabernacle Falcons would have responded to the timeout. And ladies and gents, we're going to take a break right now, and we will be back with the first quarter with 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Man, sound like your fuel pump gone.
I see.
You know where you need to go?
Well,
To Glass and Accessory and Parts. Man, I gone. And your door handle gone too?
Does this sound like your car? Well, visit Glass and Accessory and Parts Warehouse, where you'll find a large selection of fuel pumps, door mirrors, door regulators, door handles, AC condensers, and radiators. Auto parts made easy. Located number 27 Abundant Life Road, phone 394-5226.
Transform your outdoor space with concrete paving. Whether you're in pro design or a DIY enthusiast, our stunning paver stones and wall paneling are designed to elevate any project. Imagine creating a beautiful patio, a stylish walkway, or an eye-catching garden wall, all with our premium materials. With a variety of designs, colors, and textures, we have just what you need to make your vision a reality. We're thrilled to introduce our new collection of premium prefabricated wall paneling. Effortlessly add elegance and style to any project with our easy-to-install options that make renovation a breeze. Join our satisfied customers who trust concrete paving for quality and style. Call us today at 242-813-5411 to discover how we can help you create an outdoor masterpiece. Concrete paving, where your outdoor dreams come to life.
Career Builders, the premier home builder in Nassau, Bahamas. Bahamian owned and operated from 2001. We offer project planning, from site evaluation to estimation, quality assurance, and much, much more. Located in the Airport Industrial Park. Telephone 377-2622. Career Builders, building the future.
Welcome back to the broadcast of the 41st annual Hugh Campbell basketball tournament between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. The Rattlers started off the game 11-3, but the Falcons has since responded after a timeout called by Coach Clark, would have scored 5 consecutive points, and now the game is 11-8. Darius Hannah with a quick start, 9 points, leading the C.I. Gibson Rattlers.
What I'm seeing now is a slight adjustment in the half-court defense. They brought it up a little bit higher, just over toward the half-court line.
C.I. Gibson stays. They tend to pressure the ball a lot, put a lot of ball pressure on their opponents, trying to get turnovers, really.
If you notice, their guards are pretty big, long arms, good wingspan, and it causes a lot of challenges for the offensive team.
There you go. You talk about challenges. That was one of the opportunities right there. A 24-second short clock violation. Something that I'm pretty sure coach Kevin Johnson wanted. And now C.I. Gibson with the basketball on top of the key. Seems to be calling out a play, making a left. There goes Darius going to baseline. Sean Butler, last year's MVP, makes a cross-court pass to the corner. Darius has 9 points so far in the game. Entry pass blocked by Dylan Morris. Turnover, 14.
And that's Conde Smith with a thunderous dunk just now, bringing the house down.
For the slam. Tabernacle with the missed opportunity. Sean Butler with a shot, and he's fouled, and I think he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
I could have told you that he had that ball. They called him, get a bucket. He was looking to get a bucket, but I think they called an offensive foul as he dipped his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah. It was. I wasn't sure what it was, but it definitely looked like a foul, but he got the offensive foul. Dylan Morris, top of the key, attacks, blocked by the Rattlers. There go 14 again. Conde Smith going coast to coast. Makes a pass. Darius.
A little bit too hot on it.
Tabernacle now. Anthony Mizik, the floor general, goes coast to coast in transition. Makes a pass to Dylan. Makes a foul call on the baseline.
Yeah, that looks like a swing to the ball, but it caught a little bit of the head. So he goes.
And it looked like the right call.
Yeah. It was a play on the ball. It's just that, it looked a little worse. So on the replay, as we can see it now, yes, he did he got the ball, but he also got a piece of the head.
Coming into the game, number 21, Claudius Burrows. He's been one of the, what you call a microwave, the sixth man for the Tabernacle Falcons. Claudius is an athlete. He's a Carifta silver medalist. He has genes. His father played in this tournament for Catholic High. His sisters are their athletes as well too. And so Claudius enters the game. Anthony Mizik with the free throw, the second missed free throw.
It's not very typical of Tabernacle to miss free throws. I haven't seen them miss much free throws throughout the tournament.
There goes the Rattlers. 14, Conde Smith calling a play call. Conde is a seasoned basketball player. He played in the championship game last year as well when C.I. Gibson would have won the title.
And he drives to the middle and gets a nice completed field goal. Again, high percentage shot. They took some patience. They drew the shot clock down and then took a very good high percentage shot.
Conde is going to be he's going to play a very important role with this team. His defense is really amazing. Players at a high level. Claudius Burrows with the miss. Conde again with the defensive rebound. He's going coast to coast. Conde does it all. Driving to the basket.
He starts the break. He gets the rebound. That's the benefit of having big guards or big guys that can handle the ball. They can get the rebound, start the break, 1 or 2, 3 dribbles up the floor, and then extend to the outlet. And right now, he didn't even have to pass to the outlet. He took the ball straight down and drew the foul.
And that foul was called on Claudius Burrows, who just checked into the game. That's his first foul. Conde to the line, shoot 2 shots. First shot is good.
And you can tell he's feeling it now. He's very confident. They're sharing it around a bit.
And I'm watching Conde on the defensive end. He scores, but defensively, he causes a problem.
He's what we call these days and times a two-way player.
They're hard to find nowadays.
Right.
7-8 is the score. 10 seconds left. Conde again with 2 points. Scores now 19-8. Long shot by Dylan Morris. And that ends the first quarter. Tabernacle Falcons 8, C.I. Gibson Rattlers 19.
Now, who would have thought that we would have seen after the first quarter, this would have been the score? I believe the Tabernacle is going to change again because basketball is a game of runs. When Coach Clark put the fire under them in the middle of the first quarter, they closed the gap and scored about 6 unanswered points.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
Here at Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service, we offer state-of-the-art vehicles with proper, reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any of our Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donzi 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch date or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768, 457-0597 or 525-2195.
QC & Associates is your one-stop business solutions partner for entrepreneurial small and medium-sized business operations. We specialize in financial consulting, planning, and advisory services. We can help with business license, VAT, and TIN certificates. We conduct small business seminars, assist with contractual agreements, managerial strategies, and so much more. QC & Associates, making small business big business.
Welcome back to the broadcast in the championship game between the Tabernacle Falcons and the Falcons coming out of the end of the first quarter, that is. Coach Clark had some words for his players, but Tabernacle is no stranger. In fact, in yesterday's semifinal, they would have trailed by 10 points in the semifinal against Sunland and came back to win that game behind some extraordinary play behind Gianno Murray. Second quarter now. Scores 19-8. Possession goes to the C.I. Gibson Rattlers.
As we can see now,
Sean Butler with a missed shot, offensive rebound.
And they're letting the guys kind of play a bit of which I like. This is a championship game. You don't want to see a bunch of ticky-tack fouls. And here we go.
Turnover by Gianno.
Conley Smith with his second dunk of this game.
Conley is imposing his will on this game, Anton. On the defensive end, on the offensive end. A lot of ball pressure from the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Anthony Miss, I believe the point guards have to do a better job for Tabernacle as far as controlling the pace of the game and not let this game get out of hand.
What I've noticed is that, the guards from Tabernacle are playing very uncharacteristic. The cross-court passes, the floaters, that's not something that they normally do.
Right. Conley again with possession. Jarius.
Another three. That was halfway down again.
This short possession stay.
Actually, possession, the ball should go because C.I. Gibson had the ball at the start of the second quarter. Unless there was a tie-up.
Out of bounds.
Okay, out of bounds.
Tabernacle seems like they're in a 2-3 defense on the out of bounds set. Let's see what play the C.I. Gibson Rattlers will run out of bounds.
They normally run a box set with a screen on the bottom and a screen up top.
Conley Smith with offensive rebound. That's not Conley. That's Cornelius Cartwright that is a foul. He's been quiet so far.
And like I said to you, when you asked me what does he bring to the table, rebounding, and there you can see again he went up for an offensive rebound and came down clean with it. Well, not clean. He came down and with a little fight for it, and now he's at the free throw line.
First shot, no good. The Tabernacle Falcons has to find a way to get back in this game. I do believe guard play is going to be important and getting defensive rebounds. Point guard Jarius Hall has possession, makes the pass to Anthony Mizik, back to Jarius to Curtis Burrows to Mizik.
And as you can see, C.I. Gibson has brought the defense up to over half court. And what it is going to do is cause them to go deep into the shot clock, cause them to pass the ball far across the floor, and give them opportunities to get steals like what just happened in the passing lane.
Another turnover by the Tabernacle Falcons. Smith with a miscued pass, turnover. Anthony Mizik too long of a pass. But Dylan Marsh retains the possession. Makes the pass in the corner. There you go. Basket is good. That is, of course, Jaquan Roll, the center, number 24. A timely basket, that is, for the Tabernacle Falcons.
And yes, like you say, because when it looked like it was going to be a failed possession, the ball was saved from out of bounds. The ball moved around the floor again. And then you have an animal.
Scores 22-10. C.I. Gibson ahead by 12 points with a made free throw now. They'll be ahead by 11 points. And let's see if Tabernacle can get back in this game with the defensive pressure. And this shot,
do it like that. You got to make your free throws. You know, if you get an on one or if you get a foul, you have to be able to make your free throws.
Tabernacle now is in a 2-2-1, seems like a half-court press. Jarius.
That's Darius Hanna with another three-pointer. I think he is in the running so far for the MVP of this game. Traveling violation on Dylan Moss. Coach saw an open lane and just took it.
Coach Tabernacle has to settle down on offense. Look for the right plays. Make the right plays. Don't be so much in a panic trying to make a three-point play, that is, but just make the right plays. But I'm sure with Coach Clark's expertise and such a good team, there you go, turnover right there. Jarius Hall drives to the basket. Tip up by Claudius Burrows, that is. Score now 25-12. Tabernacle's trying to get back into this game with some tenacious defense. A 2-2-1 half-court press seems like almost another turnover. Tayshawn Butler with a jumper. Basket no good. Offensive rebound. That's
number 10. That's Mario Roll. Another big rebounder, the lefty. Stewie had a floater that went in and out. I don't know, the rim must be really live because a lot of C.I. Gibson shots are halfway down and back out.
You spoke about Mario Roll early on in the broadcast. He's one of 3, I believe, seniors for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Mario played an important role in last year's championship team. He has the experience, he has the size, he has the athleticism, he has game, really.
Once you see a big that's coached by Mark Hanna, you're going to see some skill. You're going to see a player that's tough because he takes them through some rigorous training.
First free throw is good for Mario Roll. Second shot. C.I. Gibson seems to be prepared for, seems like a diamond-in-one defense. Jarius Hall with possession, makes the pass to Anthony. Anthony back to Jarius. Jarius makes a long cross for Claudius. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Jarius makes a drive, baseline, gets trapped. Anthony Mizik with possession. Claudius with a three-point shot. Basket is no good. Rebound by Darius Hanna. Stewie on the break. He goes. Basket is good. Almost looked like an offensive foul. Defensive, something should have been called.
I think what they did was they gave both players the benefit of the doubt and didn't want to have this game being called that way, where the defensive player was not 100% set, but was not out of position per se, and the offensive player still had some right to the floor.
Hanna again from the corner. Basket is no good. Defensive rebound, Dylan Morris. I think there's a whistle on the far end. The fans don't seem to be pleased with that call.
Coach Clark doesn't like it because the challenge is they're wiping the floor. The game was in play and they had a possession
on a break.
Right.
And that could have resulted in 2 points.
But ultimately, I understand looking out for the safety of the players. You know, he could have possibly gone down, yes, gotten 2 points, but then slipped in a wet spot and hurt himself and then not be able to come back into the game. I understand it.
Okay, score 29-12. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second half of the championship game.
Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service. We offer state-of-the-art vehicles with proper reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any from Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donzi 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch, date, or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768-45705 597 or 525-2195.
GH Enterprises, specializing in demolitions, heavy equipment rental, land clearing, excavations, trucking. They also supply fill, rock, sand, and soil. They also provide garbage removal, household and industrial. Give them a call today at 322-5487. That's GH Enterprises. Give them a call today.
Welcome back to the championship game of the Hugh Campbell tournament between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. And there we have, coming out of the timeout, the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, coached by Coach Kevin Johnson. Kevin had some stern words, seems like. What are you telling your coach, right? What are you telling, if you're a Tabernacle, what are you telling your team right now, trailing by 17 points in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining?
Something you said earlier. Tabernacle needs to settle down. We need to take the time. We need to not be rattled by the tenacious defense. Probably some high screens set on the top man that's coming up pressure in the board.
That is Anthony Mizik with a three-point attempt. Basket good. A timely basket once again. Cuts the lead down to 14 now. Scores now 29-15. Tabernacle in a 2-2-1. Seemed like a high court, half-court press.
Not just a timely basket, a very much needed basket.
Stewie with Deshaun Butler. Last year's Hugh Campbell MVP makes the pass to Hannah again. Hannah not shy to shoot, this time an air ball. Defensive rebound, Dylan Morris. Jarius makes a transition pass. Anthony to Giano. Now to number 10. Jarius makes the corner pass. Missed jump shot. Defensive rebound. Darius Hannah makes the pass now to Conde Smith, who's been aggressive to start the game.
A foul on the baseline by number 24, Jaquan Rule. Stewie.
And that's not a good foul. Stewie had really nowhere to go just now. He was stuck on the baseline, almost would have went out of bounds.
With a shot from behind the glass. Oh, they're saying it's on the floor.
Possession stays with C.I. Gibson. Makes the pass. To Conde makes the pass to Darius. Anthony applying a lot of ball pressure on top of these 7 seconds on the shot clock. Almost has to take a long shot now. Butler almost off the glass.
And they never reset the shot clock.
Defensive rebound. Cordes makes the...
Oh, and there was a shot block on a dunk attempt. That was a very gutsy play on both players, because these days and times, nobody wants to get a poster.
And I'll tell you,
that would have been a poster just now had that gone down.
Having the opportunity to watch Dylan Morris play all year long, he's had a lot of posters in high school basketball.
Here we look at the replay. And that could have almost been a good, clean block.
Dylan will go to the line for 2 shots. First shot, good. Cut the lead down to 13. Tabernacle has responded, scoring 4 points out of the timeout. Make it 5. 5-0 run for the Tabernacle. Falcons scores now 17-29. Tabernacle remains in a 2-2-1 half-court press. Seems like Butler all the way to the basket. Basket no good. Offensive rebound. No good. Offensive again. Up again. No rebound. Jarius makes the pass to Anthony Mizik on the break. Block shot seems like tip up. Good again by Jarius.
That actually seemed that it was tipped in by a C.I. Gibson player, but there were so many hands up there on the ball.
The lead is now 10. Almost another turnover. Possession stays with the C.I. Gibson. Oh, turnover this time. Long cross-court pass to Anthony. Claudius balls with a 3. Basket no good. Defensive rebound. That is by Mario Rule. This game,
like I said, I expect you to see a high-paced game.
You talked about it.
And off of the turnovers or a long rebound, the ball is getting up the court on both sides. It's just that the few times up the court just now, no team converted a basket on the pass break.
The lead is now 10 in favor of the C.I. Gibson Rattlers with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Let's see if the Rattlers can... Anthony with a missed shot. Offensive rebound, Claudius. Stewie now on the break. Tayshawn Butler. Missed shot. Rebound. Jarius Hall on a break. 3-on-2. Has numbers. Euro step. Basket is no good.
And man.
Claudius Barros with the rebound. Again, offensive rebound. Possession stays with the Tabernacle Falcons. This game is getting... It's like a track meet.
And Claudius was up there just now on the defensive putback, looking like he wanted to put that ball down.
Score 29-19. CI with a 10-point lead. They led by as many as 17. Tabernacle has since scored 7 straight points. Another offensive rebound. Gianno Murray with a 3-ball. Missed defensive rebound by Conde. Smith on a break. Conde goes all the way coast to coast. Foul call. That's going to be on. That foul's going to be on number 12. That is Anthony Mizik.
Like I said, they're kind of letting the guys play quite a bit. So I don't have a challenge with him taking that kind of foul just to continue stopping the bleeding.
And Anton, I'm looking at this game. It seems like a lot of the players are fatigued. I know this is the entire tournament they would have played in the AF Valley Gymnasium, which is a smaller court. But this court at the Kendall Isaac Gymnasium is a much larger court. They're not used to playing in here, I would say, over the past week. Does that play a factor in the game?
It definitely plays a factor. This is a regulation size court, 94 by 50. The three-point line is the correct distance as well, because inside AFI Gym, they're playing on the high school size three-point line. In here, the three-point line is international. And it's also difficult to run any kind of pressure in this court.
Definitely.
Moving from side to side, moving lateral and vertical on the regulation size floor. And if you want to execute the right kind of pressure on any team, you see Tabernacle has adjusted from a half-court 2-3 to a half-court 2-2-1, bringing the pressure up a little bit. And we saw it kind of affected C.I. Gibson. We see that C.I. Gibson decided they were going to extend their defense and bring it up over half-court.
Well, has a live look now at the Tabernacle Falcons bench. Coach Clark, Coach R.J. Giving instructions to his players. They would have cut the lead down to 10 now. C.I. led by as many as 17.
Conde Smith is on the line right now. He misses his first free throw.
1 minute, 18 seconds remaining in the first half of this year's championship game between the Rattlers and the Tabernacle Falcons. Second shot by Conde Smith. Again, he misses 2 free throws.
And that's a sign of fatigue.
You're right, we talked about it. Made those 2 free throws up by 12 points, but instead missed. Block shot. Possession stays with the Tabernacle Falcons. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute and 8 seconds on the game clock. Inbounds. Look for Anthony Mizik to shoot the ball in the left corner. There we go. Trapped in the corner, makes a long pass on the outside. Dylan Morris with a power drive to the basket.
And tipped away with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Like we say, C.I. Gibson gets those long arms up with those big guards. But just now, that was number 11 from C.I. Gibson with his hands up. Sidney Hicks.
Jarius Hall makes a pass to Gianna Murray. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Passes to Anthony Mizik with a 3-point shot. Basket no good. Rebound. C.I. Gibson coming on the break in transition on offense. Makes the pass to Tayshawn Butler. Tayshawn makes the pass back to the point guard. Block shot from...
That's a travel. He's going to call a travel, yes.
Definitely up and down. I haven't seen one of those travels in a long time.
Actually, there was one earlier in the game that was called on Burroughs.
36 seconds on the game clock. Tabernacle with possession, trailing by 10 points.
So what would it mean for Tabernacle to go into the half being down single digits and not double digits?
A lot. It'll be a momentum shifter, hopefully, for the team. 12 seconds on the game clock. Tabernacle on the break. Anthony Mizik drives to the basket. Butler.
And that's going to be a basket interference. I like that play. I don't have a problem with that. Let's force the referee to make the call.
Scores 31-19. Tabernacle trails by 12 points. 1.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Anthony Mizik makes the pass to Giles. Giles for the long shot. Basket no good. And that's the first half. Anton, what's your assessment from what you saw from both teams?
Tabernacle is not playing within the same characteristics that we've seen them play throughout this tournament. They're rattled. They're playing a little bit helter-skelter. They are doing a decent job on defense. It's just that C.I. Gibson is doing a little bit better job on the defensive side.
Great. The score is 21-19. We have our Corvell Python that's on the sideline with Coach Kevin Johnson.
You know, Jay, when this baby first took off from the station, it looked as though C.I. Gibson was headed to be a runaway train. But in the last few moments of the second quarter there, we saw that Tabernacle found its engine and got things started just a little bit. Coach, there's still 2 quarters left to play. How do you sustain or maintain this momentum?
We just need to keep up the intensity. Let's make sure cut down the turnovers, because Tabernacle's a good team. They're not going to lay down and play dead, so we got to continue to play the type of defense that we need to play to be successful. They're hustling, they're blocking shot, they're rebounding. They're doing all the small things to make them successful because they cut back into the lead. So we have to just take care of basketball a little bit more and hopefully rebound better and we give ourselves a chance.
Ahead of the game, some folks are saying too young, too inexperienced, outperformed by these guys. Look at the score. It tells a different story.
Yeah, very young. I got 4 guys who are 14, 5 guys who are 15. They're young, but just the way they're going to get experience.
Coach Johnson on the cusp of being the most winningest coach. Good luck to you. 2 quarters left. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Carvel. Again, the score is 31-29. So far for the C.I. Gibson, they've committed some 8 turnovers. But for now, we're going to head to the break, a halftime show with the Royal Bombers defense force. And we'll be back after this break.
Man, sound like your fuel pump gone.
I see.
You know where you need to go?
Where?
To Glass and Accessory and Parts. Man, I gone. And your door handle gone too?
Does this sound like your car? Well, visit Glass and Accessory and Parts Warehouse, where you'll find a large selection of fuel pumps, door mirrors, door regulators, door handles, AC condensers, and radiators. Auto parts made easy. Located number 27 Abundant Life Road, phone 394-5226.
Transform your outdoor space with concrete paving. Whether you're in pro design or a DIY enthusiast, our stunning paver stones and wall paneling are designed to elevate any project. Imagine creating a beautiful patio, a stylish walkway, or an eye-catching garden wall, all with our premium materials. With a variety of designs, colors, and textures, we have just what you need to make your vision a reality. We're thrilled to introduce our new collection of premium prefabricated wall paneling. Effortlessly add elegance and style to any project with our easy-to-install options that make renovation a breeze. Join our satisfied customers who trust concrete paving for quality and style. Call us today at 242-813-5411 to discover how we can help you create an outdoor masterpiece. Concrete paving, where your outdoor dreams come to life.
Man, sound like your fuel pump gone.
I see.
You know where you need to go?
Where?
To Glass and Accessory and Parts. Man, I gone. And your door handle gone too?
Does this sound like your car? Well, visit Glass and Accessory and Parts Warehouse, where you'll find a large selection of fuel pumps, door mirrors, door regulators, door handles, AC condensers, and radiators. Auto parts made easy. Located number 27 Abundant Life Road, phone 394-5226.
You're watching the Original Party's halftime show.
Welcome back to the 41st annual Hugh Campbell Invitational Basketball Tournament between the C.I. Gibson Rattlers and the Tabernacle Falcons out of Grand Bahama. Scores now 31-19 at half. C.I. Gibson ahead by 12 points, led by Darius Hanna with 12 points for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Also, Condell Smith has 10 points for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. The Tabernacle Falcons so far in the first half, led by Anthony Mizik, who played on 16 minutes. He has 9 points. Also, Dylan Morris from Turks Island has 4 points. Jarius Hall has 2 points. Claudius Burrows has 2 points. And Jaquan Rose with 2 points. Right now on the performing at the halftime, it's the Royal Bombers defense force band that is. And they've been a staple for the Hugh Campbell Tournament halftime show. The crowd seems to be enthused. They're having a good time.
It's always a good time when you see the talent of a marching band performing like this, in a setting like this. You don't normally get to see it, so it's always a good thing.
And that does it for the halftime show from the Royal Bounce Defense Force marching band. This is the start of almost the third quarter, but right now we'll take a break and we'll be right back to start the second half.
Original Patties, quality is always job number one. With 2 convenient locations, you have twice the opportunity to enjoy our beef, chicken and veggie patties, escovitch fish, chicken and mutton roti, and our succulent jerk chicken and pork. Choose from a wide selection of tasty pastries, cakes, and breads, or pull up to our 2 convenient drive-through windows for great service with a smile. Original Patties Bakery Limited, Tonic Williams Darling Highway and Blue Hill Road South.
Welcome back to the 41st annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Tournament Championship game between the Rattlers and the Tabernacle Falcons. The Rattlers are at 31-19, and I have with me Corvell Pytham, who is courtside with head coach Kevin Clark from the Tabernacle Falcons.
Thanks, Jay. Coach, let me start off by asking you, Dylan Morris, what happened?
Tweaked his knee, ankle. He's good, though. He's good.
He's good. So some slow moments there for you in the first half. How do you get yourselves back in the game? What should we expect in the next 2 quarters?
No rhythm. You know, we got to get some rhythm. And then we got to keep him off the offensive boards, you know. We got to go in there and rebound the ball, and we got to stop turning it over. If we do them things, we get back in the game.
Is fatigue and all a factor here tonight?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So what's the talk like in the locker room?
1 possession at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, and we'll be back. We'll get back in it.
I wish you well, Coach. Thanks for talking to us. Let's go back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Corvell. That is Kevin Clark, the head coach of the Tabernacle Falcons. Scores 31-19. What stood out to me, Anton, is the defensive rebounds and the assists. C.I. Gibson has 30 defensive rebounds to Tabernacle's 24. Also turnovers, 10 turnovers committed by C.I. Gibson, 11 turnovers committed by the Tabernacle Falcons. The Tabernacle Falcons shooting just 19% from the field, 7 of 36 from the field, and from the three-point line, just 3 of 15, while the C.I. Gibson have made 4 three-pointers, and they're shooting 30% from the field goal.
2 other things that stood out to me is that C.I. Gibson has made 70% of their free throws. Tabernacle has only made 40% of their free throws. Another thing is the assists are very low for both teams. It means that they're playing some one-on-one basketball and not necessarily playing the ball off of a pass.
Second half underway, third quarter, 8 minutes. Scores 31-19. High entry pass to Dylan Morris. Jarius Hall with the left drive. Gets the foul.
And that foul is on number 12, Cornelius Cartwright. He could have gotten away with it if he had stayed straight up because they both were vertical, but then he swung down and bailed Jarius out.
Jarius, point guard from Tabernacle. He comes from a basketball family. That's a nephew of Quentin 3-Ounce Hall. His father played. His uncle Desmond Hall played. His 2 brothers actually played for Tabernacle. One won a Hugh Campbell championship. And so he comes from a very strong background of basketball players, athletes. Second free throw is good. Scores now 31-20.
And it looks like they've made an adjustment to whether maybe a man-to-man or a triangle in 2. And Jarius looked like he was out of bounds. His heel was out, but we didn't see it.
Put back.
And that's by number 10, Mario Roll from C.I. Gibson. Offensive rebound and put back.
C.I. Gibson also seems to be in a man-to-man defense, it seems like. Cross court. Dylan Morris. Dylan makes the pass back to Jarius. Drive to the basket. He's stopped by Conde.
A nice floater by number 13.
That's Gianno Murray. He's been that leading scorer. The Tabernacle want to stand a chance in this game. Gianno has to get going.
What I see now, what did they tell you? If they decided to go and do a man or a box, there was going to be some pin down screens. And Jarius John just got to do a little push off.
Turnover. by Taylor. Dylan Morris on the break. Two-handed slam. Lead is now cut down to 9-point scores, 33-24. Tabernacle came out of the halftime. Whatever was said by Coach Clark seemed to have ignited his players, and they're playing with a different kind of passion. Deshaun Butler with a missed field goal attempt. Defensive rebound by Roll. Jarius makes the pass to Anthony Mizik to the corner for Gianna Murray. Three-point shot, basket, no good. Defensive rebound, that is.
That three-pointer had gone in, that would have been big. And here we have a foul call that will send Conde Smith to the line.
Not sure if he'll be going to the line. We'll see what the referee says. Maybe out of bounds. Baseline out of bounds.
But Conde Smith certainly believes he's going to the line. He stood at the free throw line. So according to the officials, they know they're pointing that the ball is going to C.I. Gibson, out of bounds baseline.
C.I. Gibson with the entry pass. Ball is almost stolen. Darius Hanna. That's a tough shot. And he's fouled.
He did three. You don't foul a jump shooter, cardinal rule in basketball, but it's a little bit different. He didn't give the man space to land. He violated the vertical cylinder of the shooter. So here we see it in the replay. Let's see. He moves forward with his jump. And yes, he didn't actually touch him much. He didn't create the contact as such. But there's this rule. If you ever see the officials do straight up and down, they're showing that he violated the player's cylinder.
And if I'm Gianna Murray, I'll probably stay away from that. That's a tough shot. I mean, I'll take it.
The chances of him making that are very slim. He had already had a good closeout.
Right.
And he jumped and moved forward. And then he turned.
Darius Hanna made the first two free throws. Third one is good as well. What a momentum shift.
Very quick momentum shift.
Could have been possibly a 7-point lead. Now it's a 12-point lead. Roll with a hop step. Basket good. That is Jaquan Roll, the center for the Tabernacle Falcons. He's been a presence in the post the entire tournament. And if Tabernacle wants to get themselves back in the game, they're going to need some post presence, some powerful plays, just like what Jaquan did to get 2 points.
And the foul is on number 12 again, Cornelius Carter. He picked up 2 quick fouls just now.
That's a third.
Here we have a substitution.
3-point play is good for Jaquan. C.I. Gibson with possession. That's their backup point guard that's in the game.
And here we have a dribble handoff. And Conde Smith is fouled by Jaquan Hall. Is that Jaquan Hall?
Darius Hall.
Darius Hall.
Darius Hall is a tough nose guard. He's his 4th year playing, 4th year senior. He's the heart and soul of this team. Point guard with a drive. Basket is good.
And he got the friendly basket roll. That's number 11 for C.I. Gibson. That's Sidney Hicks.
Scores now 38-27.
And those hands in the passing lane creating a lot of disturbance there. I see Tabernacle was running a high screen roll. They slipped through it just now. Number 13.
Murray with the 3-point basket.
A big 3-point basket that drops the lead now to 8.
Single digits. Tabernacle is back in this game, trailed by as many as 17 points in the first quarter. Now an 8-point lead for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Let's see the Rattlers can respond. 3-point basket, no good. Rebound, Dylan Morris makes his pass to Darius. Darius with a score, 2 points. Scores now 38-32. Tabernacle just down by 6 points. Trail as many as 17 points. They'll work their way back in this game.
We're looking at a 12-7 run for this third quarter.
Another pass. Foul. Like the Rattlers. The fans are getting involved in the game as well. A lot of persons with a Charleston grandmother to be a part of the game. And the Tabernacle Falcons, they're playing with momentum right now.
They are certainly playing with a lot of momentum. And it's been shifting back and forth. Right now, the momentum is with Tabernacle.
Right now, if you're Coach Kevin Johnson, led by as many as 17 points, now ahead by just 6 points, possibly 4 points if he makes these 2 free throws. What are you telling your guys? What are you telling the guys on the bench? What are you getting? What are you telling them to settle down as far as trying to regroup this game?
Interestingly enough, he mentioned it earlier at the break when he said, listen, we got to take care of the ball, cut down on the turnovers. And here it is, the guys have turned the ball over quite a bit.
Anthony Mizzix makes 1 of 2 free throws. The score is now 38-33, a 5-point game for the Rattlers. Deshaun Taylor.
He's trying to take the game over himself, and I think he's doing a little bit too much. That's Deshaun Butler. Yes, he's doing a little bit too much at the moment. He needs to settle down a bit and work on the drive. He's driving this strong hand and then trying to finish with his offhand. And it's always difficult if you're going away from the basket and then still try to finish with your non-dominant cheating hand.
The score 38-33. The Tabernacle Falcons trail by 5 points. We'll go to a break. We'll be back with more action of this year's Hugh Campbell Tournament Championship game.
Original Patties, quality is always job number 1. With 2 convenient locations, you have twice the opportunity to enjoy our beef, chicken and veggie patties, escovitch fish, chicken and mutton roti, and our succulent jerk chicken and pork. Choose from a wide selection of tasty pastries, cakes, and breads, or pull up to our 2 convenient drive-through windows for great service with a smile. Original Patties Bakery Limited, Tonic Williams Darling Highway and Blue Hill Road South.
Transform your outdoor space with concrete paving. Whether you're in pro design or a DIY enthusiast, our stunning paver stones and wall paneling are designed to elevate any project. Imagine creating a beautiful patio, a stylish walkway, or an eye-catching garden wall, all with our premium materials. With a variety of designs, colors, and textures, we have just what you need to make your vision a reality. We're thrilled to introduce our new collection of premium prefabricated wall paneling. Effortlessly add elegance and style to any project with our easy-to-install options that make renovation a breeze. Join our satisfied customers who trust concrete paving for quality and style. Call us today at 242-813-5411 to discover how we can help you create an outdoor masterpiece. Concrete paving, where your outdoor dreams come to life.
Here at Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service, we offer state-of-the-art vehicles with proper, reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any from Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donsey 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch, date, or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768, 457-0597 or 525-2195.
Ready to insure your ride? Our new website is ready for you. Visit jsjohnson.com. Select coverages, go to auto, and click Get a Quote. We've made it easier than ever to request a quote online. Fill in all the required fields. When you're done, hit submit. You'll receive a response via email within 24 hours. Visit jsjohnson.com today.
Welcome back to the broadcast, the championship game between the Tabernacle Falcons and the Sea Rattlers. This is the third quarter. Score is 38-33. The Rattlers with possession. Tayshaun Butler, that is. Last year's MVP with possession. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Anthony Mizzix. Almost gets a deflection. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Has it show up a quick shot. 24-second violation. Falcons. Ball pressure to start coming out of the timeout.
Well, I don't know who expected Tabernacle to come here all the way to New Providence and just lay down and say, see, I get through the game.
Gianna Murray again with a 3-point shot. Scores now 38-36. It's a ball game, Antoine Francis.
Like I said, I expected this game to be closely contested. No blowouts, a 2-possession game. And here we are now, a 1-possession game, and Tabernacle on a fast break.
A tie ball game, 38-38. The Tabernacle Falcons have willed themselves back in this game with a defensive pressure, making shots, getting turnovers. It's a ball game, ladies and gents, trailed by as many as 17 points in the first quarter. Tabernacle Falcons has found their way back into this game with ball pressure, great turnovers, led by Gianna Murray, who's been hot from the three-point line. Anthony Mizik also making 3 baskets in transition. Ladies and gents, it's a tie ball game with 3 minutes and 28 seconds.
The C.I. Gibson has brought their starters back in. They were checking something on Conde Smith. It looks like he had some bleeding around the mouth area. So they sent him to the bench to have it checked out.
Certainly seems like Conde was probably bleeding. Looking at this shot now, he's being taken to the locker room. It seems like medical staff will be looking at him and see if he returns. And that's a big part of C.I. Gibson's team. His presence alone makes a difference. He got off to a hot start. C.I. Gibson now almost a 5-second call. Tayshawn, I can assume he's going all the way to the basket. Tayshawn Butler does that very well. 2 points, he did just that. Winning his team back ahead. Scores now 40-38. C.I. Gibson is in man-to-man defense, seems like. Almost a turnover. Dylan Morris attacking the basket. Offensive foul.
And I got to see that again because I was looking kind of high. I didn't see if he was in the no-charge zone or what, but he didn't look like he absorbed the contact.
It didn't look so. I'm looking at the replay now. We kind of anticipated the contact. Tayshawn Butler now on the right wing, looking to drive. He does that very well. Strong guy. Defensive rebound, Anthony Mizik.
And everybody's slipping and sliding all over the floor.
Dylan Moss with a power finish in the paint. Dylan Moss coming to life in the second half. We talked about it early in the broadcast. If Tabernacle wants to win this game, they will have to have a big game from Morris. Basket is good.
And now Tabernacle is out of C.I. Gibson. They're back on top.
Scores 42-40. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gianno makes the pass. Dylan dribble handoff to Gianno.
We have a foul call, and I believe it's on number 11. That's again Gibson from C.I. Gibson. So Hicks from C.I. Gibson.
Seems like the ball will be on the baseline.
They're calling it a little bit tight now. You see we have 2 minutes left in the quarter and both 4 team fouls. And now Tabernacle will go to the free throw line on a reaching foul. Ill-advised foul, if I may say so.
And they're in the bonus. So for the next 2 minutes, both teams now will be in the bonus. Every foul now will put the other team on the free throw line.
And that's 4 fouls on Darius. That is also a big loss for C.I. Gibson.
Not a good foul from Darius.
Not a good foul at all.
First free throw is no good by Gianna Murray. The guy in the semifinal would have scored 25 points that led his team yesterday to this final appearance. Second shot good. Scored.
Made the adjustment on that free throw just now. It was nice and clean.
Conde Smith now with the ball on top of the key. Makes the pass. To the corner dribble handoff to Sean Butler.
And we have a defensive foul. Butler, his intentions was
Willie ball.
Willie ball, head down.
Sean Butler to the free throw line, shooting 2. Both teams now in the bonus. Every foul now will result in free throws, which team can capitalize. Again, for those that are just joining the broadcast, Tabernacle Falcons trailed by as many as 17 points in the first quarter. Second quarter that is, but was able to will their way back in the game, and now it's a 42-41 basketball game. In the third quarter, 1 minute and 53 seconds left. Again, 2 teams, the most successful teams in Hugh Campbell history, that is. Tabernacle Falcons would have won 8 Hugh Campbell championships, looking for number 9, while the C.I. Gibson Rattlers would have won 6 Hugh Campbell championships, looking for number 7. Both free throws good. By C.I. Gibson, Tayshawn Butler. Tayshawn has been on a scoring spree. Again, leading the tournament with the most points with over 20 points a game. He has been a guy that's been willing his way, willing his team to victories, coming in undefeated. Both teams undefeated so far this year's tournament, looking to win this year's championship. Anthony makes the pass to Rome. Makes the pass to Anthony again. Short corner. Turnover by the Falcons. You know Butler's going all the way to the basket. He does that very well. And he's the man that's on a mission right now. Scores now 46-41. Rattlers back up by 5 points. Seems like another turnover.
These ball boys need to get on the floor and wipe up the floor. They need to protect the integrity of this game by keeping this floor dry. Because everybody all over the floor is sliding.
Butler, guess what he's going to do right now? Back to the basket.
Oh, good cut off. And here again, players on the floor.
On a break, Gianna Murray on a break.
Very good decision, simple layup.
Score now is 46-43, 47 seconds remaining in this third quarter of the 41st annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Invitational Tournament between the C.I. Gibson Rattlers and the Tabernacle Falcons. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
That's a double dribble. I'm not certain if the Tabernacle player got a hand on it or not, but it's quite obvious. From our vantage point, it appeared to be, I don't know.
It did not look like the double dribble. But hey,
the monitor's in my way. I couldn't see it, but the way it moved.
The call was made. 32 seconds, 46-43. Tabernacle trails by 3 points. Pass to Anthony Lizard. Goes baseline. Looking to get a good shot. Makes the pass to Gianna Murray. Top between Claudius Burrows. Burrows dribble hand off to Gianna again. High post pass. Gianna for the 3-ball. Basket is good. It's a tie ball game once again. 13 seconds. Tayshawn Butler with possession. 9 seconds on the clock. Butler responds, 2 points.
I could have written that down and predicted that that's what was going to happen. You know what what also concerns me? A 3-quarter court shot and a guy jumps out to contest it.
Scores 48-46. End of the third quarter, ladies and gents. We'll go to a break and we will be back with the fourth quarter of this year's championship game.
CH Enterprises, specializing in demolitions, heavy equipment rental, land clearing, excavations, trucking. They also supply fill, rock, sand, and soil. They also provide garbage removal, household and industrial. Give them a call today at 322-5487. That's GH Enterprises. Give them a call today.
QC & Associates is your one-stop business solutions partner for entrepreneurial small and medium-sized business operations. We specialize in financial consulting, planning, and advisory services. We can help with business license, VAT, and TIN certificates. We conduct small business seminars, assist with contractual agreements, managerial strategies, and so much more. QC & Associates, making small business big business.
Welcome back to the 41st annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship game between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. The score is now 48-46 in favor of the Rattlers. The Rattlers would have trailed, led by as many as 17 points, and now we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. So far, Sean Butler has imposed his will on the game, Coach Anton. Right now leading the team with 12 points. Well, 12 points leading the team. Also has 7 turnovers.
And that's when you start playing at 21 basketball. Sometimes you want to take things over, and it's not is not advised. Stay within it, maintain control, strong possessions, good decisions.
Also, what's key is their starting shooting guard, Darius Hannah, has 4 fouls. Probably will sit for the first 4 minutes, I would say.
At least about 4 minutes, especially depending on how this game goes. Actually,
it looks like I want to say, that's still a man-to-man defense. It almost looks like a boxing one. And we'll see what happens with Butler.
And they're playing a 1-4 low. The challenge with playing a 1-4 low is that everybody is low towards the basket. And if the ball is turned over, they're headed on the other way. They're headed down the other way.
Just now, there was a call made. It seemed like possession would have stayed with the Falcons, but instead it goes to C.I. Gibson. Jump ball now, possession.
Actually, the official on the baseline is calling a foul, so there's a hold on the hand that grab around. So let's see if that's what actually happened.
Looking at the replay.
Because he's wrapping around, you can't have your hand around the offensive player.
Ball is inbound. 12 seconds on shot of Butler. We know he's going to the basket. Missed shot. Rebound. Tabernacle has possession. Trailing just 2. Jarius makes the pass to Anthony. Noel makes.
And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession now to Tabernacle. I don't like that defense. They're leaving number 24 open on that high post area, and I think he can make that jump shot. C.I. Gibson should not leave number 24 from Tabernacle.
That's one rule. And he's very capable of making that shot. Hasn't taken it.
I've even seen where they had some high-low options there where the person had received the ball on the low post just passed it out and didn't even look for a shot.
Anton Darius is back in the game for C.I. Gibson.
Very risky.
Playing with 4 fouls.
And I would take the ball straight at him. And here we go again with the jump shot.
We just talked about it.
Media jinx.
He has to take that shot in order to make the defense be honest, right? Scores tied 48-48, 7 minutes. All the marbles on the line. Tayshaun with a missed shot. Rebound, Tabernacle, Dylan Morris on the break. Gianna Murray makes the pass to Anthony Mizik. Anthony. Basket is good. Tabernacle has their first lead. The first lead of the game for the Falcons, trailed by as many as 17. Ladies and gents, now has a 2-point lead in the 4th quarter. Anthony on the break again. Morris on the break. Slam dunk, Falcons up 4 points. Coach Kevin Johnson calls a timeout. Who would have seen this coming?
And I'm telling you, they're playing a 1-4 low. And if you look at it, C.I. Gibson has missed a couple of bunnies. They've missed a couple straight-on layups. They've missed a couple of putbacks. And Tabernacle was out on the fast break. That's the challenge with playing a 1-4 low. If you don't send someone up on the high screen and roll and get a good high-percentage basket, all those misses, the horses are out on the races.
Coach Kevin Clark is animated right now with his team, giving instructions. Seems like C.I. Gibson, there goes Coach Kevin Johnson giving instructions to his guys and the other coaches, just pretty much trying to sell these guys down to 7 minutes left in the game. So a whole lot of basketball left. I'm pretty sure he's telling the guys to settle down on offense, take good quality shots, because C.I. Gibson has been taking some wild shots, playing one-on-one basketball and not trusting their teammates like they did in the first half. And that's going to cost them if they don't decide to play team basketball, make extra passes, trust your teammates, and find a better shot, give up a good shot for even better shot on offense. On the screen now is Butler and also Darius Hannah, the 2 top shooters, 2 top guards for the C.I. Gibson. Radless scores now 48-52. Falcons ahead by 4 points in this year's championship game. Taking the ball out of bounds now. Conley Smith makes the pass to Darius. Floor needs to be looked at. Block.
And here we had Tabernacle with 2 thunderous dunks on their possessions back-to-back. And Stewie, I don't know if he's looking for a foul on that, but he was out of control.
it's going to be an offensive foul. He took it and sold it pretty good.
Tabernacle has definitely gained momentum in this game. They have came back from 17 down, now up by 6 points with 5:54 remaining in the game. Offensive foul call.
I think Morris would have done better had he rose to dunk that on him.
Certainly agree. Tayshaun Butler with possession, down 6-5, 48 remaining in the game. He's asking for a screen, looking for a mismatch. I believe he has the mismatch already. One-on-one basketball, Francis.
A much-needed basket to stop the bleeding, but like I said, he took his time. And on a 1-4 low, you want a high screen to come up to free it up to cause the mismatch. And when he drove downhill, he met a good defender.
And that's a reach and foul on Conley Smith. Not sure if it's second or his first. I think there's going to be a timeout call. Again, score is 54-50.
Here at Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service, we offer state-of-the-art vehicles with proper reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any from Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donzi 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch, date, or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768, 457-0597 or 525-2195.
QC and Associates is your one-stop business solutions partner for entrepreneurial small and medium-sized business operations. We specialize in financial consulting, planning, and advisory services. We can help with business license, VAT, and TIN certificates. We conduct small business seminars, assist with contractual agreements, managerial strategies, and so much more. QC and Associates, making small business big business.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
Welcome back to the championship game of the 41st annual Hugh Campbell basketball tournament between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Preparing to start with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Again, Tabernacle has won 8 Hugh Campbell championships, looking for number 9. C.I. Gibson under coach Kevin Johnson would have won 6 championships with 5 minutes now and 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Falcons up by 4 points, 54-50 to score. For those that just want to join in the broadcast, they trailed by more than 17 and have fought their way back in the game. 3-point shot by Anthony Mizik is good. 57-50 now is the score. The Falcons has gained momentum, making big timely shots. 14 with the answer. 3-point shot, or it's called a 2. Score now 57-52 with 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of this championship game between the Falcons and the Raptors. Gianna Murray, top of the key, looks to drive, miscues the ball, loses the ball. Is Sean Butler.
It almost looked like Butler initiated that contact and went up under. I guess probably a smart play, knowing that he has Dylan Morris is a kind of high jumper.
Not even a kind of high jumper, high flyer. So Dylan Morris picks up, I believe, is his 3rd foul. Dylan Morris has been a catalyst in this run.
Well, he did get a swipe across. And then down there as well, the floor is slippery. We had this challenge the other night, Sunday night, at the U.S. versus Bahamas game. A lot of condensation, I believe, happening on the floor here today.
Certainly looking at that replay just now, it certainly seemed as though Dylan Moss would have made contact with Sean Butler, and he's at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. First shot is good, rattling. Well, speaking of Kevin Johnson, just yesterday he said their Achilles over the years has been free throws. And so far they've been doing a pretty good job. Tayshaun with the second free throw, no good. Dylan Moss with the defensive rebound. Looks to go coast to coast in transition, makes the pass. The Jarius Hall 3-point shot, no good. Rebound. And it's a tied jump possession. Possession goes with C.I. Gibson. On the screen now is Conley Smith, who's been the catalyst in the first half. Makes the pass now to Tayshaun Butler. Last year's Hugh Campbell MVP. Power player, drives to the basket, looking to score. He responds with 2 points again. Scores now 55-57. Just a 2-point game now. With all the marbles on the line, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. The court seems to be slippery. Guys are slipping from the corners.
I don't know how Butler is actually doing it because
Butler now on the break.
He has been making some off-balance shots.
The score now is tied 57. Coach Kevin Clark now calls the timeout. A 5-0 run coming out of the timeout. The Rattlers would have responded. Tabernacle now calls the timeout. Coach Kevin Clark rallying his guys. You can see on the screen now Coach Kevin Johnson and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers again making the important players, getting the critical stops. Coach is preaching to the guys right now. I'm pretty sure he's telling them one possession at a time, get stops. Looking at the replay, Tayshaun Butler has been a man amongst boys tonight, just aggressively winning his way in this game.
When I look at it right, and in the pregame, you was thinking that, hey, the first to 70 points wins the game. I would have not wanted to go. I'm not a betting man, but I would not have wanted to pick an over and under. And I would have not wanted to pick the spread. Because I'm telling you, this game was almost as predictable as we were saying, because we were looking at it to be, hey, highly competitive, which it is. 2, maybe 3 possession game, which it is a tie game. So right now, it's going to boil down to who limits turnovers, who gets the stops.
And there's a live look in the huddle for the Tabernacle Falcons. Coach Kevin Clark giving instructions to his players. It seems like he's telling the guys to box out. I mean, it's a 57-57 game right now. Possessions are valuable at this point. Every possession is valuable coming out of the timeout now. Gianna Murray on the screen, Dylan Morris. We also have Jaquan Roll. Possession goes to the Tabernacle Falcons. They're going to inbound the ball on the opposing baseline. Anthony Mizik is taking the ball out of bounds.
The rebounds, go ahead. The rebounds were pretty much even, 33-30 at the start of the third quarter. I mean, start of the fourth quarter. So I'm seeing where, you know, they're doing a pretty good job cleaning it up.
Gianna Murray now makes the drive, baseline, block shot. Anthony Mizik.
These guys are still slipping on the floor. And Coach Clark is looking at the official, Jerome Lucas, and he was right on the call. And Coach Clark was about to say, hey, my foul, but he got the call.
It was a foul, seems like, from this vantage point. A reaching foul. So the score is now 57-57. Guys are continuing to fall. Anthony Mizik makes the pass to Jarius. Jarius to the pump fake. Travel call.
It was a good fundamental move, the pump fake, the sweep through, but officials saw travel.
And that's the first one of the day as far as that travel call. You know, we see it a lot in high school basketball, but that's the first one for the day. So that's a turnover on Tabernacle. C.I. Gibson has possession. Darius Hanna, who had a very fast start, somewhat cool down, has possession. And he pulls some deep. Gianna Murray on the break.
And that could have been a foul as well, but they're letting him play.
Certainly looked like one. Possession goes to Tabernacle. The officials making the call on the baseline.
And I see Conde Smith trying to tell the lady officials they don't know the ball stays.
Scores now 59-57, 3 minutes and 9 seconds on the game clock. Anthony Mizik, the point guard, makes a pass. Roll. That's a foul by Mario Roll, the center. experienced guy who's played in big games all year long, played last year's Hugh Campbell championship game, but picks up a timely foul. Might be either his third or his second foul. We'll wait to see. On the line now, Jaquan Roll. First free throw, good. Tabernacle up now to 60-57, ahead by 3 points with 3 minutes left in this game. Second free throw, also good now, 4-point lead for the Falcons.
Called on number 24. Mr. Jaquan Rose. As they were going for the 50-50 ball, I see where what happens. And sometimes if they don't call a jump ball quickly, there is a tie-up and one player changes position and turns, and it appears to be as if the other player is in a fouling position.
And that's 5 fouls for Jaquan Rose. He's been fouled out of this game. It is picking up his 5th foul. And now Claudius Burrows enters the game. Jaquan gave it all he had today. Got some timely rebounds, made some timely shots, especially in the second half. And he's giving it us all. Possession remains for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Sean Butler's taking the ball out of bounds. Seems like C.I. is in a box set as far as the out of bounds play. See what happens. Pass to Darius. Darius with a quick trigger. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound. Dylan Morris makes the long pass. Makes the long pass. Possession stays. The score is now 61-57. Falcons ahead by 4 points with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game clock of this year's championship game. Possession stays with Tabernacle Falcons.
And Darius Hunter is playing around with that 4th foul. I see KJ pulled him out just now.
What a play out of bounds. Drawn a play by Kevin Clark. Executed perfectly.
A big defensive miscue.
Pushing foul. Seems like he took an extra step. Almost looked like.
I couldn't see it quite because of the monitors just blocking my view, but the body motion looked like he took more than the side 2 steps. Maybe the foul caused the 3rd step. That's how the officials look at it sometimes. So
first free shot, good. Scores now 58-63. Falcons ahead by 5 points. Second free throw. Also good now. Scores now 59-63. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this year's championship game. Tabernacle has possession. Gianna Murray looking to make a play. Dylan Morris. Power drive. Tayshawn Butler now in transition. Gets bumped, but no call.
And he should have given that ball up to the player that was up much ahead of him. I guess he didn't want to take that chance and do that, but he should have passed that ball to the player ahead of him.
Layup by Claudius Burrows. He came into the game
and actually
and impacted the game really with 2 shots, 2 layups.
Roll kind of blocked that in. We saw what happened. He wasn't paying attention as the wood was coming up the floor. He had his back turned and then he got caught off guard.
But Claudius is also a high flyer as well too.
And what Claudius did was he took advantage of the fact that the defensive player wasn't paying attention, and Stewie is telling Mario about it now.
Now we have Conley Smith at the free throw line for 2 shots. First basket is good. Scores now 60-65. 1 minute 59 seconds left in this game. Rattlers trail. Second free throw is also good. Scores now 61-65. Gianna Murray with the Euro step. Missed basket. Possession goes to C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Tayshawn Butler in transition, looking to make a play. Drives to the basket, no good. Rebound, Claudius Burrows.
And I'm going to tell you, to me, that's an ill-advised attempt.
61-65. Claudius Burrows with a 2-point shot. Foot is on the line. They call it a 2 in order 3. Claudius is playing McCollum in this game and scored 6 timely points while the Rattlers are forcing shots.
The Rattlers do not want to go away. But the mere fact that when Claudius came into the game, Tabernacle lost nothing. I mean, it may seem so because of the impact that Daquan had or has had on this game. But Claudius came in and kept that same intensity throughout the time.
Conley to the line. Free throws good. Scores now 64-67. 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining in this year's championship game between the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. The Falcons with 8 overall Hugh Campbell championships, looking to add number 9, while the C.I. Gibson Rattlers coach Kevin K.J. Johnson has won 6 Hugh Campbell championships, looking to win number 7. Here's a live look in the huddle now for the Tabernacle Falcons. Coach Kevin Clark giving some specific instructions to his players. Up by 3 points, a minute left. What are you telling your players right now, Coach?
Right now, you're telling them to still buckle down, to bear down, keep defensive discipline. Stay down. You know that C.I. Gibson is driving to the basket. Stay down, stay in front, and it's very important, help side. C.I. Gibson was doing a very good job in the early part of the game at help side, and they're falling down a bit during the second half with that help side with those cross-cut passes.
There go the players making their way back on the court. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the championship game. Very, very critical and important possession right there. Tabernacle scores. They can go up by at least 5 points. C.I. Gibson gets the stops. It's a one-possession game, really. They can either tie the score or reduce the lead by 1 point. Press defense now. Full-court press defense by C.I. Gibson. Anthony Mizik handling the ball. Makes a behind-the-back move. Tayshaun Butler playing defense on Gianna Murray. Makes the pass to Mizik. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Tayshaun Butler. Pretty sure it's going all the way to the basket.
And in the gym so noisy, nobody would have been able to tell Tayshaun Butler to watch out from behind.
A trailer, right? Possession goes to Darius. Darius. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound. Scores now 64-69. 5-point lead for the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Andre Smith with a drive. Basket's good. Now it's a 3-point game. A timeout seems to be called by Coach Kevin Clark. What a game. 50 seconds remaining. 69-66. I did say the first team to 7 might win the game. 70 might win the game. We just might have that. There's a live look at the fans from Tabernacle traveling all the way from Grand Bahama to witness the Tabernacle Falcons, see if they can get championship number 9.
What do you think about the timeout call at this particular possession?
It's a very smart timeout. I mean, I don't know how many timeouts. I think 1 timeout is remaining. If I'm the coach, if I'm Coach Clark now, I'm telling my guys to use 24 seconds in the shot clock first and foremost. Let's make or miss. Utilize time on the shot clock. You're going to leave, if you make the shot, now you're up by 5 points. You miss the shot, you're still up by 3 points, and you're going to leave C.I. Gibson with just 1 possession.
Jay, I did not ask you that question as a broadcaster. I asked you that question as a head coach, and you answered 100% accurate.
That's the name of the game, Coach. You just want to limit possessions right now. Critical. Guys got to understand the moment. This game is a 2-possession game right now. Utilize 24 seconds from the shot clock. You're left with 26 seconds with C.I. Gibson with possession. What can they do in 26 seconds? It has to be a miraculous shot in order for them to get themselves back in the game, especially being down 3 points. You almost have to force a 3-pointer, and that's going to be a very low percentage shot at this point in the game.
Now, what do you think about accepting the ball in the backcourt?
I probably would have gotten it in the half court. In the backcourt, you create a turnover. The ball's underneath the basket. You don't want that. We just talked about it just now. There we go. Jump ball possession. The possessions stays with Tabernacle, really.
The ball went out of bounds. The possession arrow is indicating Tabernacle. And when things like that are an issue, the arrow has to be pointed the right way.
And the fans getting into this game, it's been a stand-up game the entire time. High intensity, high pace, a lot of energy here in the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium between the two top teams in high school basketball, the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. The score is 69-66 in favor of the Falcons with 47 seconds remaining. Tabernacle's in the bonus as well, too. The next foul will send them to the free throw line. And I think Coach Kevin Clark has called another timeout just to regroup his guys to ensure that they would have inbound the ball. Maybe this is the time when they can advance the ball at half court.
This maybe should be the time they do advance the ball, but correction. Tabernacle has 5 fouls. There, C.I. Gibson is actually in the bonus. So right now, that also has a factor in the game as well.
And looking at the live, look at Coach Clark and the Falcons, Coach Quincy Gray, Coach Woodside, Coach Nathan Bain, Travis Wildgoose, all looking on. Coach Clark is giving Gianno instructions. I'm pretty sure he's telling them to take the last shot. Really use the clock, get a last possession, and put the pressure now on C.I. Gibson to hopefully go down and get a quick basket or a three-point shot. And I'm sure Coach KJ is giving us guys instructions as well too as to what to do in different scenarios. If they score a basket, what do you do? And if they miss the basket, what do you do as players on the court? 47 seconds remaining. Score is 66-69 in favor of the Falcons. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Falcons was down by as many as 17 points in the second quarter. Made their way back in the game, led by Dylan Morris, Gianna Murray, Jarius Hall, Claudius Burrows, and also Anthony Mizik. C.I. Gibson is being led by Darius Hanna, Tayshawn Butler, who has the game high right now, Mario Rowan, Cornelius Cartwright, and Conde Smith on the court right now. So Tabernacle has elected to inbound the ball half court rather than underneath the basket, which gives them a high percentage.
Ball is out of bounds.
Ball is out of bounds. Ball goes to the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. That's a costly turnover at this junction in the game. And coach, trailing by 3. Do you go for the 2 or you go for the 3?
You go for the best available open shot.
Basket no good.
It is a reach-in foul. They're calling the game pretty tight at the moment.
That puts Conde Smith now at the line with a chance to cut the lead to 1. He makes both free throws. And it is a one-possession game now. The Tabernacle coaches seem to be in shock. The fans seem to be in shock.
There was a turn of about 3 different times when Tabernacle with active hands slapped the ball away without fouling.
A lot of pressure now on Conde Smith as he takes the first free throw. Basket is good. The score now is 67-69. Falcons ahead by 2 points, 31 seconds on the game clock. Second free throw, a lot of pressure for Conde Smith. Second shot, also good now. It's a 1-point game with 31 seconds left. Anthony Mizik, Dylan Morris, almost looked like the foul. Claudius Burrows with a 3-point shot. That's a huge shot for Burrows. Fairly shot, 68-72. Butler with a layup. Basket no good. Scores now 70-72. Clock 15 seconds. Gianna Murray makes a pass to Burrows. Foul called.
And it's a foul. Darius Memphis foul, and that's him out of the game. That's his 5th foul.
Ladies and gents.
And you think Tabernacle feels it now?
Certainly feeling it. Claudius Burrows has came into this game and has been a difference maker with 3 minutes left. He scored about almost, I believe, 8 or 9 points in the last 2 minutes. So on the free throw line, 2 shots for Claudius Burrows. He makes both of these shots. It's a 2-possession game. He makes 1. It's a 1-possession game. First basket is good by Claudius Burrows. Scores now 73-70. 12 seconds remaining in the game clock.
Look at the confidence on Claudius's face. He just tells the crowd to be quiet.
Second shot, no good. 3-point possession, 3-point game. has a foul. 73-70 on Dave Smith back at the free throw line.
And here we see Coach Clark is telling Darius, listen, we didn't need that foul. You can just play good defense, ride them up the floor. They're in the bonus now. Well, it may not be such a bad foul if he converts them and Tabernacle has the option to have the last possession of the game.
The clock stops. First basket, no good.
That's the first missed free throw by Conde.
Second shot, score 73-70. Second free shot, good. It's a 2-point game now. Timeout. Coach Kevin Johnson would have called his timeout. He has one timeout remaining while the Tabernacle Falcons out of time. Will score 71-73. The Tabernacle Falcons ahead by 2 points. Live look now inside of the huddle. C.I. Gibson Rattlers, Coach Kevin Johnson giving us team instructions, trailing by 2 points. Probably going to apply a full court press unless the ball is advanced a half court. It's a 2-point game with all the marbles on the line. Tabernacle trailed by as many as 17 points in this contest championship game. Made their way back in the game behind Dylan Morris, Claudius Burrows, Gianna Murray. Ladies and gents, we have a ball game with just 8 seconds that is remaining in this championship game. Live again in the Tabernacle huddle. The coaches are giving those players instructions as to what to do. What you don't want to do right now, both teams will be in the bonus. Well, Falcons now, with a foul, the Falcons will go to the free throw line. What are you telling your players right now, Coach?
If you're the Falcons and we have our timeout, we're going to advance the ball to the half court. But it looks like it wasn't a Tabernacle. I don't know if it was a Tabernacle timeout or the C.I. Gibson timeout.
So they don't have that advantage to decide where they want to inbound the ball.
We're not going to inbound this ball so far in the half court.
Seems like full court, man-to-man ball pressure right now applied by the C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Again, 73-71, 8 seconds remaining on the game clock. Taking the ball out of bounds. Jarius Hall makes the pass to Giano.
They tied the ball up and it's C.I. Gibson's possession.
Ladies and gents, it's a jump ball.
C.I. Gibson possession. C.I. Gibson in this one possession game can win the game with a three-pointer or tie the game.
Looks like Coach Kevin is looking to call a timeout. Let's see if he's honored with that timeout request.
They wanted a tactical foul call, I believe, because someone threw the ball up the floor.
Looking at the replay now, it looks like both hands are on the ball.
None of the hands are wrapped around like when the last time when a C.I. Gibson player made a foul.
I think Gianna Murray is probably looking to be fouled at that possession. Basket is good. Inbound pass. We have 2 minutes remaining. Claudius Burrows with a three-pointer to win the game. Basket no good. Ladies and gents, we have overtime. What a series of events. A layup with 5 seconds remaining out of bounds.
But here's the challenge now. Darius Connor from C.I. Gibson is out. And then we have number 24, from Tabernacle is out. You want to go 5 minutes without 2 of your key players. Who is at more of a disadvantage right now? I think C.I. Gibson is more at a disadvantage without Darius Connor.
I would agree. Just because he's a ball handler, he makes timely shots, he understands the moment. But again,
Claudius has come in and Tabernacle has not missed a beat.
Claudius is one of the junior national team players as well, too. Looking at the replay right now, we see where Mario Roll got an inbound pass, scored the point, and that tied the game.
And look at the excitement on Stewie's face when the game is tied and the game went into overtime. I saw the excitement and the relief, I should say, on his face because he would have been going home tonight.
Ladies and gents, we're going into overtime, extra period, this year's championship between the Falcons and the C.I. Gibson. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the overtime action.
fuel pump gone.
I see.
You know where you need to go?
Where?
To Glass and Accessory and Parts. Man, I gone. And your door handle gone too?
Does this sound like your car? Well, visit Glass and Accessory and Parts Warehouse, where you'll find a large selection of fuel pumps, door mirrors, door regulators, door handles, AC condensers, and radiators. Auto parts made easy. Located number 27 Abundant Life Road, phone 394-5226.
Career Builders, the premier home builder in Nassau, Bahamas. Bahamian owned and operated from 2001. We offer project planning, from site evaluation to estimation, quality assurance, and much, much more. Located in the Airport Industrial Park. Telephone 377-2622. Career Builders, building the future.
Ready to insure your ride? Our new website is ready for you. Visit jsjohnson.com. Select coverages, go to auto, and click Get a Quote. We've made it easier than ever to request a quote online. Fill in all the required fields. When you're done, hit submit. You'll receive a response via email within 24 hours. Visit jsjohnson.com today.
QC and Associates is your one-stop business solutions partner for entrepreneurial small and medium-sized business operations. We specialize in financial consulting, planning, and advisory services. We can help with business license, VAT, and TIN certificates. We conduct small business seminars, assist with contractual agreements, managerial strategies, and so much more. QC and Associates, making small business big business.
GH Enterprises, specializing in demolitions, heavy equipment rental, land clearing, excavations, trucking. They also supply fill, rock, sand, and soil. They also provide garbage removal, household, and industrial. Give them a call today at 322-5487. That's GH Enterprises. Give them a call today.
Welcome back to the championship game of this year's 41st annual Hugh Campbell basketball tournament. The score is now 73-73, extra period, overtime. 4 minutes in this overtime period. Anthony Mizik with his drive to the basket. Passes to Jarius Hall in the corner. Ooh. And there's a foul on Tayshawn Butler.
They were doing such a good job earlier in the game by not overrunning and just contesting and closing out properly. But then when you put a man on the free throw line like that, it's going to be challenging. And fortunately enough for C.I. Gibson, Butler only has 3 fouls.
Certainly, he's been that go-to guy for the most part. Jarius with a first free throw. Basket is good. Scores now 74-73. Jarius Hall, starting point guard for the Tabernacle Falcon, has been critical and crucial this entire tournament, really. Second shot. Basket is also good. Scores now with 75-73. 3 minutes and 51 seconds in extra period overtime. Conde Smith with a drive. Basket is good. He's been the guy. That's 24 points now for Conde Smith. He's the leading scorer in this game.
And Tabernacle turns the ball over.
Conde Smith has 22 points for C.I. Gibson Rattlers. Tayshawn Butler has 19. Darius Hannah, whose father, has 15 to lead that team as well, too. Possession now, Conde. You can imagine what he's going to do, right? That's a tough shot. Basket no good. Butler with the rebound.
And they're letting the guys play.
Gianna Murray with a layup.
Gianna Murray just made up because he took his eye off the ball just a moment ago. And that was what forced the turnover.
And there we have on the court that's been some
moisture for the players that were down on the floor a few moments ago.
Scores now 77-75. Tayshawn Butler inbounding the ball on the baseline. Tayshawn has 19 points in this game so far. Conde has been the leading scorer with 24 points for the Rattlers to go along with. That's 13 rebounds. Tayshawn with the possession, almost loses it. Possession stays with the Rattlers.
The This reminds me of a game many years ago, right here in this gymnasium, where everybody was slipping and sliding and falling on the floor.
2004. I remember that game. The same teams as well, too. Gianna Murray now with possession. Pass to Jarius Hall. Jarius makes the pass.
And again,
I think at this point there needs to be maybe a timeout just to get the floor.
That needs to be a decision made by the officials for to protect the integrity of the game and protect the players.
Scores now 75-77. Tayshawn Butler with possession, calling for a high ball screen. Missed shot. Anthony with the rebound. Passes to Gianna Murray. Has the ball in transition. Makes the pass to Jarius Hall on the right wing. Back to Anthony Mizik. Floor general. Driving to the basket. Claudius Burrows with a three-point shot. Basket no good. Tayshawn Butler now with the basket. Tied ball game once again. Antoine scores 77-77, 2 minutes and 21 seconds in the overtime period, ladies and gents. Gianna Murray with a turnover on the break. To left now, the Rattlers now has a 2-point lead. Cornday Smith now with 26 points. Gianna Murray has the ball. Makes the pass to Claudius Burrows. Makes the behind the back pass to Darius. Claudius with a 3-point shot. Basket is good. Scores now 69-79-80. Ill-advised whistle. Tayshawn Butler with the basketball, playing up the court on the right side. Gianna Murray's playing defense, man-to-man defense it is. Tayshawn taking it all the way to the basket. No shot. Dylan Moss with the rebound. Makes a long pass. Dylan now with possession. Anthony Mizik brings the ball out. Claudius with another 3-point shot.
That is big. That is huge. And he shot it with defense in the face.
Scores now 83-79. The Rattlers trail by 4 points. Butler now with 2 points again. The scores now 81-83. Claudius Burrows, the hot man, with possession. Almost a foul. Backcourt violation.
And that is just a simple mental error. My thing about it is this. You just look up the floor. You don't need to go backward.
There goes Coach Kevin Clark calling a timeout. Huge momentum swing. Up 4 points with possession. Could have almost put the game to rest. Up, maybe go up 6.
Listen to me. I am so impressed with number 21, Claudius Burrows.
He just came in this game. He's been a difference.
He has taken over. Like I said, Tabernacle did not lose anything when he came in for number 24, Jaquan Road.
Certainly has been a difference making this game. Claudius Burrows, a guy, again, part of the junior national program, under 17 national team.
I was just about to say, I might be thinking a little far ahead, but I'm salivating now thinking about how our junior national team is going to look.
And there Claudius Burrows on the screen just now. Possession now with the Tabernacle, with C.I. Gibson. Rattlers scores 83-81. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in this game. Overtime period. Again, for you guys.
Now, is that possession now correct? Because C.I. Gibson got a jump ball possession, but at the start of the overtime, Tabernacle had the first possession. Is that correct?
It is correct. Okay. Well, possession, C.I. has the possession now, is what I meant to say.
No, what I was asking is, you know, C.I. Gibson is trying to speed them up and try to get them in some tie-up situations. So should that happen again, very close to a 5-second
Tayshawn Butler with a power drive. Missed opportunity, rebound. Rebound possession stays with C.I. According to the scores table, the possession stays with C.I. Gibson.
And I knew something like this was going to happen. I mean, I know, no, but that's the reason why I was even saying that.
Correct. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining in overtime period. Scores 83-81 in favor of the Falcons. It's been an intense game.
And that is a very risky pass. A jump ball again. The possession hour never changed. Now it's at Tabernacle.
1:10 remaining on the clock, game clock. This is overtime period. Long pass made to Gianna Murray. Claudius ball's in the corner. Will he hit another big one? He's been hot all night. Dylan Morris with another finish. Tabernacle now up by 4 points, 85-81 in this year's championship game. Tayshawn Butler.
That's 5 fouls on number 10.
That's Jarius Hall, his 5th foul. Tayshawn now at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Do you like that foul, Jay?
If I'm Tabernacle, I mean, he's out of control. I would allow him to take the shot. He's been that guy all day. First free throw is good, but it's not a smart foul, in my opinion.
Tabernacle has a lot of good shot blockers, a lot of good jumpers. I would have just played straight up defense and looked for help from my big man.
Tayshawn makes both free throws, scores now 85-83, 52 seconds remaining. Tabernacle has possession. Gianna Murray makes the pass to Dylan Morris. Dylan passes back to Gianna. Gianna with a 3-point shot, a huge 3-point shot. Basket is no good. Oh, extra effort, offensive rebound. Claudius has been doing some spectacular things. Tayshawn now has possession, scores 87-83. Tayshawn all the way to the basket, forces a shot, basket, and he's fouled. Tayshawn is exhausted.
And again, the same thing. He's out of control, going away from the basket. No need to let him, no need to foul him.
Scores 87-83. What a remarkable play by Claudius Burrows. After the air ball, retrieved the offensive rebound, makes a heads-up pass, and that could really...
9 times out of 10, officials see that as out of bounds. He clearly saw where he was on the floor.
Tayshawn makes the first free throw, scores 87-84 now, 31 seconds remaining on the game clock. Tabernacle has no timeouts. Tayshawn's second free throw is good, scores now 85-87. This is a high-scoring game. Turnover. Conde with possession, passes.
Yep.
And there's another foul.
And right now I'm looking at the sideline. I see Minister Pete Bell and I see Mr. Norris Bain both getting up just now. And Norris is like, why? And sometimes you want to ask coaches like Norris Bain and Minister Mario Bowleg if they miss the sideline.
And that is Melvin Simeon on the free throw line for the top with the Seahawks Rattlers. First free throw for Melvin. First free throw is good.
And look at Stewie pumping his fist.
Very important free throw right now. Second free throw for Melvin Simeon. Number 5 from the Rattlers. Second free throw up in the air. It's a tie ball game once again. With 22 seconds. Dylan Morris with possession, looking to drive. Gianna Murray has the ball. Dylan passes to 14. Gianna Murray. Basket is good. 9 seconds. What a tiny
number 11
injury
is
foul.
down.
Seems like it's cramps. My vantage point, you can see he's cramping in his right leg.
Wow, that is a big, what do you call it, a big rack.
With 9.7 seconds remaining in the ball game, scores now 89-87 in favor of the Falcons. One possession wins this game. It's been an exciting game the entire time. Overtime period, it's been a back and forth. Tabernacle trailed by as many as 17 points, made their way back in the game. And we can look at Mel. Take a look now at Dylan Mizik, his calf. Seems like it's a cramp. He's played almost the entire game.
Pretty much.
Coming off a game yesterday as well, too, where he would have played 32 minutes in a semi-final to come back tonight to play another more than 32 minutes now with overtime. We're looking at almost 36 minutes. So that's a lot of wear and tear on a young man's body.
What do you want? You want another overtime?
I mean, the fans would like to see that overtime. Our viewers would like to see that overtime. We'll see what happens with 9.7 seconds remaining on the game clock. Scores now 89-87 in favor of the Tabernacle Falcons. The Falcons looking to win their 9th Hugh Campbell championship. Would have won 6 under coach Norris Bain, and Kevin Clark would have won his 2 championships, looking to be his 3rd championship as a Hugh Campbell coach. And Dylan continues to stay in the game.
9.7 seconds left to go. What are you looking for, coach?
If I'm Siab, I'm looking to make the entry pass. I'm going at Dylan. Really, he cannot. I mean, he seems to be in pain. I'll make the entry pass to number 10. That is for the CI Gibson Rattlers.
I don't like the matchup.
But Mario Roll and
even
Dylan,
though Dylan is injured, I don't like that matchup.
I probably would have had Tayshawn not inbound the ball as well, unless the plan is to give him the ball right back.
Like a decoy. Only goes for the win. That's it. Oh, wow. No, it's not.
And there you go. Ball game is done. The Tabernacle Falcons has won this year's Hugh Campbell Championship in overtime fashion, 89-87, making it their 9th championship in program history. Congratulations to the Tabernacle Falcons. It was a hard-fought game. It came down to 1 possession towards the last possession. But let's talk about some guys that played well. Claudius Burrows came in the game in the second half and lit up the nets, scoring almost 20 points. It was led by Dylan Morris, the guy from Turks and Caicos Island. Gianna Murray, the sharpshooter, was good all game. Ladies and gents, I think the fans got exactly what they paid for.
And didn't I say 1 possession, 2 possession game? That's what it boiled down to. But right now, for me, here's what I'd say. Number 21, Mr. Claudius Burrows, in my opinion, is the Hugh Campbell Championship MVP. He single-handedly saved them from what could have been a very big detriment.
Not that only that he came and made timely plays. 3-pointers after 3-pointers after 3-pointers with layups. It was a good game. I believe the fans got exactly what they came out for. These were the 2 top teams in high school basketball in the country, and the fans got a really good game. Again, the Tabernacle Falcons showed their resilience. They showed their resilience, coming back from 17 points, made a difference. Ladies and gents, we'll take a break right now. We'll be back with the trophy presentation and also with the interviews of the coaches.
Here at Dolphin Transportation and VIP Service, we offer state-of-the-art vehicles with proper, reliable chauffeurs. You can rent any from Mercedes series along with our Cadillac Escalade for weddings, proms, parties, funerals, executive meetings, or tours. Oh yes, and we have a VIP party bus with all the bells and whistles along with a luggage van. And for all you sea lovers, we have a Donzi 38-feet speedboat that can take you to any lunch date or picnic site along with our island tours to Pig Beach. Call 376-4768, 457-0597 or 525-2195.
QC and Associates is your one-stop business solutions partner for entrepreneurial small and medium-sized business operations. We specialize in financial consulting, planning, and advisory services. We can help with business license, VAT, and TIN certificates. We conduct small business seminars, assist with contractual agreements, managerial strategies, and so much more. QC and Associates, making small business big business.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance.
Career Builders, the premier home builder in Nassau, Bahamas. Bahamian owned and operated from 2001. We offer project planning, from site evaluation to estimation, quality assurance, and much, much more. Located in the Airport Industrial Park. Telephone 377-2622. Career Builders, building the future.
Ladies and gents, this is the championship now for the 41st annual Hugh Campbell basketball tournament. What you would have seen today is a display of the best two high school teams in high school basketball, the Tabernacle Falcons and the C.I. Gibson. But after it was all said and done in an overtime fashion, it was the Falcons that won their 9th Hugh Campbell championship. Coach Kevin Clark claiming his third Hugh Campbell championship. It was a hard-fought game from start to finish. Again, Tabernacle trailed by as many as 17 points early on in the game, but came back with tenacious defense, created turnovers, got offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities, and that led them to a championship celebration. It's been a very, very good, entertaining game from start to finish. The fans were on the edge of their seats the entire time. And looking live now at the center court is the championship presentation. That is the principal from Tabernacle hoisting the trophy now with the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Bolek, who's also a Hugh Campbell champion, a 4-time champion. And the presentation happening right now at center court. It has been an amazing and exciting game for fans. High school basketball. Hugh Campbell, again, is considered the top of the top high school basketball teams in the country. It started with 25 teams, came down to the pool championships that played on Saturday night with the top teams of the pool. Yesterday with the semifinals, the Tabernacle Falcons defeated Sunland Baptist Academy. In the other semifinals, C.I. Gibson defeated Anatole Rogers in a close game. That set up a championship matchup today between the two most historic and storied programs in high school basketball, really. And again, tonight it was all about the Tabernacle Falcons that came down from 17 points. They never gave up. They played hard, well coached by Coach Kevin Clark, well mentored by Coach Norris Bain. And Gianna Murray was a difference making this game. Claudius Burrows came in the second half, really was making a difference, made shots. And take a live look now at the Hugh Campbell champions, the Tabernacle Falcons, winning this year's Hugh Campbell championship. The trophy is going back to Grand Bahama, ladies and gents. The Tabernacle Falcons 89-87 over the C.I. Gibson in thrilling overtime to claim this year's Hugh Campbell championship trophy. Again, it's the 9th championship for Tabernacle. C.I. has won 6 championships. They were looking for 7, but unfortunately they fell short in the championship game. Played a really good game from start to finish, really. But at the end of the day, there can only be one winner in a game of basketball. And tonight, it was all about the Tabernacle Falcons. And I'm courtside again with Corvell Pyfrom. Corvell, what's happening?
Boy, Jay, I tell you, what a game we had tonight. I'm joined by Giovanni Murray, who's from Tabernacle. Congratulations for you. Tell us, what turned it around?
We just fell down in the beginning, but our coach is motivating us and us looking at each other and saying we could do better than that. We just pulled it together and scored the ball, played defense, played hard, and came back.
I had a hard time in the beginning determining who was here for the Falcons, but by the time this game was said and done, that became quite clear. What did the fan support mean for you guys?
The fan support, it wasn't a lot, but the people who was here, they cheered us on, helped us out, gave us energy to come back with the win.
So what's next for this team?
Any more tournaments, anything else, we're going all to win.
What year are you? Are you a senior?
Senior, grade 12.
Well, congratulations. Hope you have fun tonight.
One more thing. I'd like to shout out to all my family back home doing this for Abaco.
Doing this for Abaco. Thank you very much. Giovanni Murray, back over to you, Jay.
Thanks, and that is Gianna Murray. He is a product of Abaco. Gianna Murray would have came to Grand Bahama, I think, at the age of 14. Has played an instrumental part for Tabernacle this year. He's a kid that shot the ball extremely well heading into this final championship game. Even in yesterday's semifinal game, had 25 points, hitting 7 3-pointers from the arc. And so Gianna is a kid that has what it takes to play at the next level. Again, Claudius Burrows, one of the players that made an impact. Claudius, a junior national team player, standout player, came into the game when Jaquan was fouled out with like 2 minutes left in the game and came back and was able to make some clutch 3-pointers. If I'm not mistaken, made 3 3-pointers in that 2 minutes along with a layup and got an extremely important block shot towards the end. And so it's been a really good game for both teams. Kevin KJ Johnson, he was back looking to repeat as Hugh Campbell champions, but hey, the best team won tonight, and that all goes to Tabernacle. Looking live court at half court, the champions Mario Bolek with Coach Quincy Gray, with the Tabernacle Falcons receiving their floating trophy. The trophy has been in New Providence for a year, but it'll be returning back to Grand Bahama with the Tabernacle Falcons. Also want to congratulate the C.I. Gibson for a hard-fought game. They played resilient basketball. They played from start to finish, well coached by Coach Kevin Johnson and Mario Hanna. It's a young team for C.I. Gibson. 2 seniors only. The other remaining players are in 11th and 10th grade, and they will be back next year. There you go, Tabby, with their shout. Sophie Higgs orchestrating the shout for the Falcons as they hoist the trophy. Kevin Clark, his 3rd Hugh Campbell championship. Kevin Clark is also the head coach of the 16U national basketball team, junior national basketball team. He has a lot of experience in basketball. He also played high school basketball when he was a teenager. So he's been around the game for a very, very long time. And what an amazing feeling to be able to hoist that trophy in the air to receive the Hugh Campbell championship. The Tabernacle Falcons fought down by 17 points. Came back into this game. Dylan Morris, a kid from Turks and Caicos Island, was instrumental. Point guard play from Anthony Mizik, the left-hand point guard, made some timely possessions. Jaquan Roll led the team with rebounds, was second in the team in rebound. Jarius Hall, who followed towards the end, made some impact plays to help the Tabernacle Falcons secure this year's championship. Score was 89-87. The Falcons remain in the middle of the floor, receiving their Hugh Campbell trophy. It's been a while since the Falcons has won, but this year, made no mistake, they would have won the Grand Bomber Secondary School Athletic Association Championship in the best-of-3 series, swept Sunland Baptist Academy in both games, came to the Hugh Campbell Championship, was in Pool 2, was able to dominate that pool, has not lost a game in this year's championship. So again, congratulations to the Tabernacle Falcons winning this year's championship. Again, it started with 25 teams, ladies and gents. 25 teams. It started with 25 teams, and now it's just 1 team that have won this year's championship, the Tabernacle Falcons. In Pool, they came out of Pool 4 that had R.M. Bailey Pacers, Charles W. Sanders, S.C. Bowler, C.B. Battle, South Andrews. Now we have Corvell that's on the floor with the head coach, Kevin Johnson. Corvell?
Thank you very much, Jay. We are here with Coach Johnson. Not the outcome you would have wanted. What happened?
Tabernacle wanted it more. Costly turnovers down the stretch. I'm not blaming the ref. I feel like there's a few calls down the stretch where they traveled, but the referee didn't see it that way. That's my view. But at the end of the day, they hustled, they wanted it more, and they were more gritty. Number 21 came in the game and made a difference, hitting those 3-pointers, and that was the outcome of the game. Very good program, very tough team, but I'm young. We made a lot of mistakes, and hopefully we'll be back here next year.
But you started off so strong. You went into the half with a good lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where did you go off track?
Second half, Tabernacle came in and forced some turnovers, and we didn't capitalize on it. They had the better energy, and they forced a lot of turnovers, and they capitalized on those turnovers, and they was able to run out, take the lead. But we came back, went into overtime, but like I say, the game of basketball is about runs. We made too much turnovers, and Tabernacle pull off the win this year.
A win tonight would have made you the most winningest coach. You know, any personal disappointment about it?
No. I mean, one loss don't define Coach Johnson, and I'm not doing this for that, honest to God. I'm doing it for these young men, and hopefully they will learn. And the seniors who's going off, hopefully they understand how important in life you win some and you lose some. It's just about just guiding these young men the best I can know how, and hopefully, like I say, next year, hopefully we back here. If not, to God be the glory.
Coach, you may not have won tonight, but you're still a champion. All the best. All right. Thank you very much. Back to you, Jay.
And that does it for this year's Hugh Campbell Championship. The Tabernacle Falcons, this year's 41st annual Hugh Campbell champions. Ladies and gents, it's been an amazing experience, and I am so happy to be a host of this year's Hugh Campbell Championship. Again, congratulations to the C.I. Gibson Rattlers runners-up, but more importantly, the champions, the Tabernacle Falcons of the Grand Bomber. Congratulations to you guys. And that ends the broadcast. We'll look at some highlights.
2025 Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship game was brought to you by J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, Thompson Trading, Dolphin Transportation, GH Enterprises, Original Patties, The Windshield House and Glass and Accessories, Today & Co., Concrete Pavement Solutions, Seahorse Sailing Adventures, and Career Builders.
At the Office of the Prime Minister, I'm Devontae Hanna. This is at an S.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
First at 11. The Minister of National Security accusing his predecessor of awarding his company contracts during his tenure as minister, a conflict of interest which has far-reaching implications. And some relief on the horizon for shoppers as it relates to those high prices for eggs. Stay tuned for the sunny side of that story. The Bahamas tonight at 11 starts now.